Oops. All right, we're live. What's up, guys? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the nighttime stream. We're finally live. They were distracting me in the Discord server. I think I wasted like 20 minutes over there. What am I thinking? All right, let's get it started. Yes, we are starting late because I was napping, and then I got in here at like 1:10, and then we're just talking over the Discord server. Let's go ahead and make this title Hot Coin Break. Now, let's say new coin break. New Pristine coin break. Lugia break is fast moving. Live card shop. Alright, we're just talking about our breaks in the titles. Okay. You know, I feel like I deal a lot in slabs. We're going live for Wednesday night. Yay! Alright, there we are. And let's see. We'll put this here. Perfect. Alright. So. Let's see what we got going on over here. Anything interesting? Let me click on this. Click. We have here Jose Redondo, Brandon Wong, and a new order in the queue. Okay. Nothing too crazy to start us out on. It's Wednesday. Waited for like half an hour while Mr. ranted about his long-lost Mexican friend, Luis. No, Luis isn't Mexican. That's Joseph. Joseph was Mexican. We are. All right. I wonder what he's doing. I don't know how to contact him. You know, he didn't even have a cell phone. He just wasn't like that. Old homeschool friends, they didn't do social media, so I wouldn't even know how to get in contact with them. There we go. They're like against the internet or something, but that's how they are. That's how you know, people, when you're raised homeschool Catholic, you don't get into those. It's like being Amish or something. There we go. It's like being Amish. Let's begin the stream by pricing a new card. What do we got here? Ooh, that is so good looking. That is Umbreon from Korean EV Heroes. Let's take a quick look at what he might sell for. He looks great. All right, so we're going to say... Oh, wait. What's this say? Oh, okay, nothing. All right. So we're going to say PSA 10 Korean EV Heroes... Umbreon 085. There we go. Well, let's see. He's rather affordable. I think we're putting him in the live customs. What do you guys think? That one goes in the live customs. So this one's going in the live customs. He's either going to do that or be a red label card on the table. But, you know, here are one of my thoughts. The live customs never has really great snipes in it, it feels like. It doesn't have them often enough. I'll throw this away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do 12. All right. Scooby doopy 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 dum. Scooby doopy 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 dum. Oops. My bad. Joseph the Mexican. That's right. Joseph the Mexican. All right. That's a chase card. Oops. Open that like that. And then we need to grab some of these. Waited for like half an hour. NHWC, what's good? Yeah, we started a little late. Hopefully no internet problems tonight. We had internet problems yesterday night. You guys see that? Oh, we got Mr. Kalo Barra opening up some EB1. Dude, I ordered like 8 cases of EB1. Apparently, I only needed 2 cases. I didn't think it was going to be so unpopular. I thought EB2. I thought EB2 was going to be real popular. But that's that selling slow, man. All right. Good. So this is now a live custom pull. Not going to show up for a little while. But you'd be surprised. Live customs move, man. All right, cool. So that was fun. Let's try another card. Here's a nice one. Ooh. Here's a little Slow King. Look at that Slow King. What's a shuffle $5 holo? You spend $5, and then I shuffle up some cards and give you one, and it's either going to be a holographic Pokemon card, or it's going to be a slab. Like a graded Pokemon card. Alright. Somebody will probably buy one, so if you stick around, you'll see it, because it's a very popular product on our menu. Slow King 238. He's really not expensive. He's a $50 card. Alright. Very affordable. Kind of interesting, because some cards are really unaffordable. That's really only 50? Hold on, let me make sure that was in English. It's going to snow tonight. We got snow. Yeah, this Slow King's only $50. Holy, man. That's cheap. That's really cheap. Now, Jose Arredondo, 10 Korean 151s. Let's get it started. I need to prepare to do a restock on these 151 Koreans because we are running low. So we got 7 here, which means we are getting a fresh box of them. But before we go get that fresh box, let me see what a restock costs. Because we may have changing prices on the 151. We know that the English version has been changing. 151 Korean. The other thing we noticed is that Eevee Heroes has gone up significantly. Alright, so here we go. How many of these are in a case? Is it 30? I think it's 30. Alright, give me a minute. Divided by 30. And then there's 20 packs in there, right? Divided by 20. Now, what's our price? Japanese. Korean. Okay. So I can see the price on the Korean. The Korean 151s have changed. It will move from $3 to $5. And then from $60 a box to $100 a box. So I'm saving that now. Yep, this is all going up. That's what Eevee Heroes did as well. I'm not surprised that the Korean 151 box is going to do that for me. All right. Yes, we were very low on Korean 151. That's what I thought. So I'm glad I did that, because it is restock time. Here we are. Ooh. Okay. We have some Chinese product coming to us. Pokemon Chinese. Are you guys excited for that? That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. All right. Ta-da! So the snow has been plowed, and hopefully there's some mail pickup tomorrow. But I think Alexis is going to show up on Friday to do the shipping. So all the shipping's delayed till Friday. Either way. All right, what we got? Rapidash. Zapdos. Ooh. All right, let's see. We've got Poliswirl. I need to check the Japanese version of 151 on the menu as well. Because if the Korean version has gone up, how has the Japanese version not gone up? I assume it did. Oh, Master Ball Magneton. Hey, I actually like Magneton. Very nice, man. Here's a Jinx. I love it when it snows. This is so nice when it snows. Isn't that nice? Karis and I attempted to move to Jacksonville, Florida. It's a northern Florida area. And we looked at a hurricane map, and they don't get hit by the high-end hurricanes quite as much. It's tempting. We don't know. We might hate it. There we go. But, you know, they got the warm weather. They got the ocean. There we are. So it's tempting a little bit. All right. They get hit with the hurricanes and with flooding. So, but I hear you can buy waterproof vaults. Tempting, you know, because if our house gets flooded completely, like to the roof, but it's in a waterproof vault, maybe it's protected. All right. Besides that, if you know a hurricane's coming, the other thing Karis mentioned is maybe we can buy a special van and create a system where all the cards get shoved into the van and driven away. Which I think that's still kind of, you know, that's kind of dangerous in a certain way. But all right, here we go. We've got Jose Arredondo. We never see Joshy P anymore. Yeah, where's Joshy P? There we go. My gas went up 30 cents. Darn. That sucks, man. All right. St. Augustine, Florida is awesome. All right. So check this out. Here's the coin. That is Pristine Weeping Bell. Really nice. $20 entry. 1 in 10 odds. Really not an expensive card. Unlike the Lugia. Lugia is expensive. We're doing 1 in 28, $40 entry. Very nice. Very nice. What do we have next? We have an order. Brandon Wong paying the remainder for the 2 to 3 business day priority Beckett grading for Enterprise Azure Volume 2 and a $13 tip. Okay, so we were talking about this, and you said after that you would have $47 left over. I'm just going to agree with you. 47, because I don't want to do any more math. There you go. And so now you're all set to go, and we'll get your card sent out priority grading. And the mailman will probably pick up tomorrow. I think he will. So I'll be working on that tonight, probably. Okay, let's see. Victor Cardenas is next. He says, 2 Korean 151s. So the Korean 151 has now been price updated. It's a little more expensive. Here we are, 2 packs of that. By a little bit, I mean a lot. It's a lot more expensive. 2 Korean electric breaker. Here we are. Been anticipating some price changes on some of the older Korean product, and that's exactly what's going on. Even the Korean product's becoming unattainable, guys. It's expensive. Now you can keep the 47. Well, you only tipped 13. You only tipped 13. I don't mind keeping 13 if you wish, but the rest of the money's yours because you didn't need to do that much. Here we are. All right, what we got? We've got Hydreigon and this guy, but also Blasty Boy, rawr, Big Man Blastoise, and Poliwhirl. Poor Poliwhirl. He looks exactly like Poliwrath, but nobody wants him. I don't think anyone wants Poliwrath either. Poliwrath is one of those Pokemon cards that's much harder to move. Not a lot of Poliwrath fans. All right, so Mr. Ayovic. Grabbing this. Joshy P. Is that Josh Perea? Who is that? You want me to email him? I'll email him. Here we are. Open a fossil blister. We certainly will when this fossil, there's a fossil sublist restarted. When this fossil break goes off, you won't even need a blister. You'll have 36 packs of fossil and at least 12 of them get open. So jump into here if you don't want to miss that. All right. That's the real deal. Thank you to Ayovic. What do we got back here? I was thinking of saving these evolutions. Look at that. Strictly for the live customs and the holo shuffle because I think that they're affordable and they're hot and they're cheap and they just look really cool when you pull them. So I think these better be saved for that because I think that's a great idea. There are. How about this? We got let's check the 151 Japanese and see if I'm selling it at a price that I want to sell it at. 151, I like it a lot. It's very interesting because they're probably done printing it at this point. Okay, I can see prices on the 151. It's still very reasonable. All right, let's see if I found a... Let's see. So there's 12 boxes in a case. All right, here goes. Time to price it. Divided by 12, divided by 20. All right, let's see what our price is. And it says our price is already pretty good, but it's going to go from $8 to $9. All right. So the Japanese version hasn't changed too much. I am tempted to buy a case of that and just open it for me. You know, just get some 151 graded. I'm really in the mood of selling slabs, man. I think we specialize in slabs on this table. I've actually thought about changing the nature of our card shop to being only slabs. But I don't think that would work very well because it would be too hard for me to turn my entire inventory into slabs. I think that would be really hard to do. All right, so we're going to look up 151 Japanese Venusaur 200. All right, and we want the cheapest one. Are there any vintage pack breaks? Yes. This is a $41 vintage pack break, and it will finish soon. I guarantee it, because I'm going to start putting all the star spots into the Neo Discovery now until it finishes. So you will see it finish soon. If you don't jump in there, you won't make it in there. All right, looks like the Venusaur is $85. I like 151 a lot. I think that 151 is in a good spot right now. I like keeping track of interesting Sword and Shield cards too. All right, so here's Venusaur. Okay. I remember when you hated it. Well, when they initially announced it, I thought that the Charizard was not very good. Actually, I still believe that. So I'm not a fan of the Charizard from the set, but I am a big fan of the Master Balls. And back when I initially saw the set, I didn't know it was going to have Master Balls in it. It wasn't until it launched. And then I was like, oh, that's a great idea. The Master Balls suddenly makes reverse holos fun again. So I like the Master Balls a lot. And it feels kind of unique because they didn't release it in English. No Master Balls in English. So the Japanese ones are really special. All right, cool. So next we're jumping over here to Mr. Caleb Ibarra. Oops, that's not Caleb Ibarra. That's a different email. Caleb Ibarra. One box of EV2. All right. So, how much EV2 have I sold? I don't think I've sold a lot of it. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's get this. Mr. Caleb Ibarra. There we go. Buy one of everything on the menu. Mr. going to be crying about the price. He sold the Fossil Block set after we sold it. I probably will. It's such a special thing. But it's only half sold. I can raise the price on it right now if I wish. Very special. I've replaced the Fossil box in my inventory with a sealed box of Platinum Arceus that I got from Mr. Mahasvara. So that'll be it. It's a special box. I like Fossil a lot. It has Gengar in it. It has Dragonite in it. It has the Articuno Moltres Zapdos in it. I mean, that's good. That's really good. It also has Kabutops in it. I'm a fan of Kabutops. It's got Hypno in it. I'm a fan of Hypno, but nobody else is. So sadly, Hypno's never going to make much money. But it's also got that beautiful Magneton. One thing it doesn't have or one thing it does have that people don't like is the Muck. I have to agree. I think the Muck in Fossil looks so unappealing. He doesn't look good at all. Just kind of an ugly card in this case. But Fossil's really nice. It also has Slowpoke in it. Slowpoke and Psyduck are in that set. The original Slowpoke Psyduck. Great set overall. So much nostalgia. If I keep talking, I'm going to write myself down for even more packs in there. I wrote myself for 3 booster packs of it. And what that means is I'll hopefully get 1 heavy. If I'm super unlucky, I'll get 0 heavies. And if I'm really, really lucky, I'll get 2 heavies. But the odds of 1 heavy are pretty good if you're getting 3 packs. So if you want a very good chance at a heavy, buy yourself 3 booster packs. Save the bulkies, the asteroid is coming. Grunt says, I sent you a Discord message. Oh, really? Does it say how much you like me? Dear TTC. Can I get 2 Neo spots using credit? Grant Quan. I can do that. All right, you ready? So here's this. So 2 Neo spots are done. 3 remain. Again, this is going to be the new star card item. The Neo. So if you don't jump in there, you will miss it this time. It is. That's mucked up. Hey, mister, how many of those Undaunted decks did you end up purchasing? Just one. Just one. They're super rare. I looked for more. I think there is another one for sale. It's like almost $500. I don't know if that's really worth it. I think I got mine for like $300. It's kind of worth it, considering there was a booster pack in there. That was good. But $500 for the same thing, I don't know if I would spend that much. There's a lot of things to spend your money on all the time. I'll tell you one thing I would spend my money on if I could. I'd get in these breaks, man. The breaks, the odds are so good compared to actually opening boosters. Like, if you watched me open that $300 Undaunted item, did you notice how the Espeon won grade 10? That the Honchkrow was in the booster pack. It was a cold booster pack with the Honchkrow in it. That won grade 10 either. Off center. So that was $300. I could have just taken $300 and split them around the breaks. How many spots would that give me? That'd be 30 divided by 40. 300 divided by 40, or 30 divided by 4. That would give you, like, what, 8, 9? I think it would give you about 9. So you'd have maybe about 9 spots. Is that right? No, it'd be 8. It'd be 8. You'd get 8 spots. So you have 8 chances to pull a PSA 10 of something. I mean, ooh, very nice. Altart. I like it. There you go. All right, One Piece. Hey, I have a Venusaur slot for 151. Nice. Sent for the Venusaur. Yeah, he's a great card. That's a great price on it too. Only $85. Really cheap when you think about it, because he's an alternative art, and he managed to grab the 10, and someone else spent all the money grading him, not you. So yeah, for him to be $85 almost seems like he's underpriced. And what that tells me is one day when all the products open and sort of gobbled up off the market, I think he will go over $85. All right. Yeah, I rank him as a good purchase. So this is for our friend Caleb Ibarra. Thank you, Caleb. Let's see. Oop, that's a Jeff Leon bag. We're looking for the Caleb Ibarra bags. I don't know where I keep it. Here's a Caleb Ibarra bag. Here it is. What do you got on your bag? Koro. Oh, we should have another Koro break after this coin break. After these messages. The price is too good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are the odds that you would pull another Venusaur and that it would be graded 10? Not very good. And maybe that's a great way to measure, like, whether a slab is underpriced or overpriced. Any Rocket Return slabs for sale? We could do a Rocket Return slab for break. I'd be open-minded to that. That would give you a shot at Team Rocket card. We need to get some Team Rocket cards soon. I think we're going to do that soon, okay? Because we got Team Rocket coming up, and we got to have some fun with Rocket stuff. Okay, there's that Venusaur sold. Okay, he's gone. Thank you. I like that you use ZELLE, by the way. That's nice. 6 says she wants into the Umbreon break. Let's get 6 into that Umbreon break. So we gave the Umbreon break a little boost the other day. We removed the star spot from the break, so it's now 1 in 12. Your odds are better. And also, we put 2 star spots in there, so now he's 7-12. More than halfway done. Good. Let me slab away a Rocket Return. What's funny is I had them all for sale the other month. You guys remember that? I had a whole bunch of them. With their pictures taken, and I put them up in the Pricey Slabs Discord, and nobody bought any. And now, like a month later, everyone's like, we want one now. We are. Well, maybe they didn't want them before because they were so expensive, but it's not like they would have gotten cheaper since then. Look at that Pikachu. Oh my gosh, dude. That's really funny looking. It's like shocked Pikachu. I don't know. I wonder what the population on that is. It's got to be low. That's really funny, the face he's making. Right across the ice. There's Team Rocket in this one. Team Rocket, Lugia, and Ash. I don't know, just worth. Flight across the ice. That's what it's called. Flight across the ice. Flight across the ice. It's cheap. It's very cheap. So it's just $40. Well, if it's so cheap, I feel like putting it in the Holo Shuffle or something. But now let's put it on the table. Let's see. There it is. First come, first serve on that one. How can that one only be $40? It doesn't make any sense to me. All right. Now, these are 10s, though. Those are going to be more expensive. Show us the Rocket Return slabs. PSA 10. Pikachu's Rescue. Or let's say, yeah, Pikachu. Let's say Tops 2000 Rescue. All right, let's see what that gives us. Well, Tops 2000 Pokemon 12. How about that? No? Let's just type in Pikachu's Rescue then. PSA 10 Pikachu's Rescue. Okay, that one's really direct. No, none. All right, well, I don't know what to think. Let me check over here. Well, I just get to choose whatever price I want, I think. Let's go to PSA 10 Pokemon the movie 2000. All right, so let's just look in general for a slab like this one. Starting from the cheapest, okay? Well, I think I'm going to ask $300 for it. All right. This is a made-up price. There are none others for sale. It's probably extremely rare. Pretty affordable for such a rare card. Again, I want to mention the booster box that this came out of was a $16,000 booster box. Okay, it's not like it was cheap. $16,000 booster box. So I don't know. How's that only around 300? Doesn't make any sense. But you know, that's what I was seeing. I was seeing similar cards in that range. All right, let's see. Somebody will buy that Lugia. That Lugia will sell for sure. Pop 7. Yeah, this is so rare. Pop 7. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do another order now. Let's take care of an order now. Let's get this in a sleeve, though. What are the Topps Advanced packs? Where? Oh, what are the Topps Advanced? I think I have 2 booster boxes of that. There isn't another box of it for sale, is it? Topps Advanced? Do I have Topps Advanced? I think I have Topps Advanced. If I get a 3rd box, I'll sell it to you guys. Let me look it up. Topps Advanced booster box. Help me find and buy one of those, and I'll do a box break on it. Oh, no way. It doesn't look like I have Advanced. What do I have? Yeah, I do. I have something called Pokemon Topps Advanced. I have 2 boxes of it sealed, and I refuse to open them. I have to acquire a 3rd box or I won't open it. 2 have to remain sealed forever. All right. It's like being Noah. Noah kept 2 animals, right? We have an order, Mr. Brandon, 2 boxes, Oshinoko. Ooh, Oshinoko, you say? Okay, give me a second. I wasn't sure which version of Oshinoko you bought, English or Japanese. So I grabbed the English. Hold on, let me have one cough. Hold on, give me a second here. All right, there we go. Okay, so Oshinoko. $5.5. So let's try this. Well, you might have gotten the Japanese one. No, they're the same price. So which one? They cost the same. So which one did you order? The English one, I assume? English first edition? Topps Advanced, I never see much of. I'd love to open some Topps Advanced, man. I've never seen it before. English. Yes, all right. Your wish is my command. Let's get these open. Let's do it. Ready? Okay. Ooh. Slow day today, huh? 88 viewers. That's low. Oh, we're only 31 minutes in. I didn't catch that part. We're only 31 minutes in. Also, I guess we did actually start the stream late, didn't we? We started real late. We started at 1:30. We are. Anytime you start the stream late like that, it actually affects viewership. When you start it earlier, you get more viewers overall. You reach like a higher peak. I think that's because people give up and go to bed. Oops. All right. There we go. Nice. It affects my sleep. Spiritu Sancti. All right, there we go. Let's do it. Sneep. There we go. Oops. And sneep. All right, lovely. And sneep. Lots of sneeps. Yay! What do we got? We've got a holographic girl in pink, holographic girl with horns. Here's a holographic beach girl, full art girl with tears in her eyes. Before the performance, Ruby. She looks nervous. Is Oshinoko really popular? Somebody help me out. Should I be buying lots of Oshinoko, you guys think? Here we go, Oshinoko. Oshinoko. Whoa! That was so easy! It was just sitting right there on the surface and no one was buying it. Look at that. How you like that, Brandon? There was a signature just waiting for somebody. All right. Wow. Can't believe that was just sitting there that whole time. You know, it was weird. Nobody was buying the Oshinoko. If you want to go after more signatures, I don't know if there's more in the English. I actually just have no clue because it's been so long. But there's also the Japanese to sweep through as well. Remember, there's 2 language types to go through. So if you think, you think maybe the Japanese set is hot too, you can try that as well. We are? Wow. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Oops. Here we are. Scooby-doopy buns. Scooby-doop-doopy buns. Scooby-doopy-doo. All right, all right. Konnichiwa. Here's a holo. And another holo. And another holo. And oh yeah, another holo. Just because a set's sitting on the menu with no one opening it doesn't mean that it's not loaded with hits. That's true for all the Weiss sets. We are. There is a Weiss set I'd like to see finished called Fruit of Grisai, because I suspect there's another signature in Fruit of Grisai. I'm just not 100% sure though, so don't take my word for it. But the Fruit of Grisai, I feel like that one was given up on. We are. And that one kind of had sexy girls in it. Oshinoko. Konnichiwa. Thank you for joining the OnlyFans. Oh my God. Here we are. Here we are. All right. Arigato gozaimasu. Bloop. I don't speak Dragon Ball. I'm just kidding. You ready? I'm naming my first baby boy Charizard. What do you guys think my first baby should be named? Gengar, Umbreon, or Charizard? Here we are. Sneaking that. I'll create a Name the Baby fund. And you guys can donate to it. And when it reaches a threshold, the audience will decide the name of the baby. And I will respect the outcome. There we go. Umbreon for sure. Oh my god. All right. Here's a holo. Okay, here's a holo. You know what box I would love to open? Gundam Wing. Oh, I actually bought some Gundam, but it was vintage Gundam. Here we are. Going to be Cardos Vintage Gundam. I think I'm just going to grade it. Here we are. Tucker is my... Like Carl Tucker? Tucker Carlson, I mean. Well, shucks. He got a real well shucks to him. I'm Tucker Carlson. Everything's a conspiracy. Ooh, there we go. I would open some Gundam Wing. What? We are. Isn't there like a new Gundam set coming out sometime? Everyone always says that. I have no idea how to find it. I look it up and there's already existing Gundam sets, so I have no clue. All right. That sounds dope. Vintage Gundam. Doobie doobie doo. Oh, with the little horns on her head. Konnichiwa. All right. Scooby doo doobie doo. All right, and that is 2 boxes. Performing together again. She looks so happy. Haven't followed much modern Gundam. He said Gundam. He probably means the Gun Lancer. Brandon, thank you, Brandon. Okay, Mr. Brandon, what good luck, man. You didn't even have to go that deep. You're just sitting on the surface. Isn't that nice? Wow. Okay, cool. Hero peak times as a child. All right. Well, that's pretty full. What do we got back here? This is a bag from Blake Potawills. Let's move that bag out of here. And then we're going to create a fresh bag for Mr. Brandon. Hero peak times. Wing was from our childhood. Yeah, I too watched those things. There we go. There we go. Okay. Pulling this up, putting this in there. Blake Potawills. Wing was from our childhood. Yes, both of ours. All right, there we go. How about last night? Yesterday night was terrible, wasn't it? New Gundam card is out on 4/11. See, I don't really understand that. People tell me that, and I have no clue what it means. Oh my god. Pokemon the movie checklist. Wow. I'm so lucky this got a 10. Damn, dude. That is so good. Did Zoids ever make cards? I don't know, do they? Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. I bet that card's like $300 to $500. Tops, the movie, checklist. All right, here goes. None for sale. How many have been graded? Pop 19. Wow. That's pretty rare. Honestly, I got no clue. It's not the holographic card, but it's just super duper rare. And so I can just ask whatever I want for it. And I'm like 99% sure I'm not going to run into one of these ever again. I'm going to set it at a high 600. That's really high, right? Because I just want it to rotate. I don't really want to sell it too much. I might as well just hold this in my collection. I think it looks great. Very iconic card from that collection. The checklist is a very sought-after card from that collection. Pop, what did it say, 19? 19's nothing. Damn, dude. All right. And how about this? 2 down, 1 to go. That's a nice-looking Zapdos there. God, I hope it's not like 20 bucks. When these don't grade 10, they're way cheaper. Classic collection. Yeah, it's back on the menu. I put it back on. I put all the singles back on, but they're on the extended menu. Wait, is it back on? Random singles, classic collection. Yeah, I just put it back on. If somebody orders it, I'll stand up and go get it. I just like that I got it off the shelves because nobody was buying stuff and it was taking up a lot of shelf space. All right, so this is going to say 2 down, 1 to go. 2 down. Tops movie. All right. There's non-holo for $50. Let me check sold. Okay, well, there's not an obvious one. Well, I'm going to set the price at $180 because I saw some other ones, similar ones, selling for $180. How is the other card so expensive? I think it's because this one's a holographic Pokemon and the other weren't. Weak. PokeBruh would ask for $1,000. I'm just not as good as him. We are? All right, cool, man. Skibidooby. Joe Kennedy. Shipping. I might have a cheap cadaver slab. Also, I have a bag. Thank you, Joe. All right, Joe, let's find your bag real fast. Okay, that's the next order. We're putting up some new slabs up on the table. All this time later, we have slabs that have never been priced. We're also in the middle of a brand new rotation. That means all the pictures on Discord are brand new for the All Slabs channel. How old of a bag are we talking, Joe Kennedy? I just went through all the Joes, and I did not see a bag for Joe Kennedy. Joshua. Maybe you're in this Joseph box. You could be. Jonathan, John, Joshua, Richter? No, this is John Richter. That's expired. You could be here. Let's check in here. Could have put you here. Let's see. John, Jonathan, John Bailey, Jonathan, Joe Molina, Johnny Diaz, John. Oh, is this you? Oh, you are so lucky. Here it is. Woo! That was the very last bag in the box. Okay, it wasn't even expired, though. You're not. It's not that you were lucky. Your bag's just not expired. All right, cool, man. Well, Mr. Joe. So I still have a card game in Cardos in Japan. They are rare, but not crazy expensive. Joe Kennedy. Welcome back, Joe. Glad you're shipping out. Let's go get that label. Let's see if we've shipped you before. Looks like we have shipped you once. All right, we're going to go with that address. All right. Very good, very good. What's today again? Today's Wednesday. We're going into Thursday. Here's a quick reminder. We have a specialty card for sale. It's just a single. I got like 200 of these Mewtwo's, and so I'm just offering to sell them ungraded, $17 a piece. Got this big box of them, so I don't mind. I got this box, I got another box, so I could sell all these. I wouldn't care. And they're still in their hollow foil holders or whatever. And these are blockbuster promos. That's what they are. I bought them some time ago for like $7 a piece, so now I get to sell them for $17. Or I could go grade them, but I just got tons of them, so you're welcome to buy one ungraded. It's a lot cheaper because when they're done grading, obviously when they're done grading, they'll be really expensive. All right, what do we got next? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Junk email. Scooby-Dooby. Here's an order, Brandon, combining with $47 credit for English box of One Piece OP9. Oh, tossing this away. Okay, so a box of English OP9. Think I have to go open a new case for that. I'll be right back. I'll be back. OP9 English box. Oops. All right. Here we are. Ooh. Whew. Ah. Ready? Ta-da. All right. One piece, one piece. Tossing that away. Ooh. Ah. Save that empty box. So let's see what we got. All right. Just saw the Zoids card game. Snipping this. What'd you guys have for dinner tonight? I had bratwursts. Ooh. Ooh. Anything good on the news? Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are in their loser era. I think they might break up. I don't know. I heard Trump and Putin are best friends. There we go. Trump's like, I love you, Putin. Snip this. And Elon Musk is the co-president. We didn't vote for Elon Musk. There you go. Haha. All right, snip. Put this over here. There we go. All right, very nice. Somebody caught, you know how Elon Musk, he brought his son into the Oval Office during that sort of like interview they had, and his little boy was kind of running around. Well, somebody turned the volume up on the little boy, and the boy went toward, I guess the boy's name is X or something, right? He went up to Donald Trump, who kind of looked toward the boy, and the boy says, I want you to shush your mouth. How funny is that, man? There you are. Kid's got no idea what's going on. I want you to shush your mouth. That's pretty cool, man. Is this live? Yes. Maxine Waters slipped up and mentioned that Elon digging will get dirt on them. There we go. Really? Here's some holos. Oh. Oh. Oops. And here's this guy here. Ooh. Very nice. Dang, I stopped ripping OP after Boa. Dude, that Nami card is cute. I need to see more Baron Trump. Yeah. There, tossing this away. I want my suitcase. Oh, Frankie. Oh. Very good. Some holos. I want you to shush your mouth. Funny as hell. Oh. Maxine Water looks like her face melted. You know, you can't beat her up for that. That's unfair. Because we all get old and ugly. Here we are. You beat her up for her ideas, though. I get tired of all these grandmas and grandpas running the country. I know that sounds super ageist, but I was watching this guy. I don't remember if he was a Republican or a Democrat, but he was in the news just a couple days ago because he had like a mini seizure in the middle of talking. He's like, bro, send grandpa to the farm, send grandma back home and tell her to bake some effing cookies, dude. Let's get some people who are in like their 40s and 50s to run the country. I know that sounds super ageist. Maybe it just is ageist. But it's like, seriously, how about Mitch McConnell just staring into the camera and just like, he's like dead, dude. He takes like an extra 5 seconds to respond to anything anymore. That guy's still in power? How? I think it's like a Joe Biden effect. After having Joe Biden, your scrutiny for geriatric politicians has gone up. So he's a side effect. It's like, I don't hate people for being old. I'm going to be old. But that doesn't mean you should run the country necessarily. Ooh. It's ironic, though, because Trump's super old, dude. But at least that guy's still, I don't know, he's still kicking. You can visibly see he's still alive. Here we are. But I don't know, dude. I don't know what to think. It makes me sad. Ready? Ooh. I'm pretty sure other countries have younger leaders. America has like the oldest leaders ever. Pelosi would give me kisses. He fell down twice. Bro's gotta go. Dude, he's old, man. Offer insider trader info and she'd be all over you. Yeah. All right, come on, Brandon. You got Shanks. That's a nice looking card. Looks like you're going to pick up Perona. My Perona. Ooh. Nah, they're too old for sure. Not all of them, but some of them. We are. Mitch McConnell is a very good example. There we go. Old, man. Ta-da. Maxine Waters makes you feel that way a little bit. You know, when people get a little bit older, they get, you know, they lose a little sense of themselves a little bit, right? They're not as sharp. They're not as clever, witty. Sometimes they're a little loose, right? Maybe their bowel movements are a little more loose now, but yeah, it's just part of getting old. I'm going to be that way, right? I think I already am, but I'm going to get that way even worse, right? But it's just, again, I don't think that entitles you to run the country. Our country is exclusively ran by grandparents. Not even grandparents, like great-grandparents. Holy moly, man. There we go. Was it always this way? Bill Clinton wasn't that old. Bill was kind of young. Obama was kind of young. George W. Bush was kind of young. Relatively. They're all so old now. I don't know how it worked out that way. There we go. Well, there are your pulls. You got Shanks, Perona, and Monkey D. Luffy. There you have it, Mr. Brandon. Thank you very much. Kamala Harris has a tight one. Mr. Poop in his shorts to stay here to rip packs. Mad respect. What? What did he say? Oh. Brandon Wong. I remember back in my day, Patrick Mahomes got sacked 6 times and there wasn't even a blitz. Wow, that's so interesting, Grandpa. Yeah. And Travis Kelce wasn't even going to catch the ball, and his girlfriend got booed. Oh. Can someone take my grandpa away? He's talking again. Carlton Wick says 1 Holo shuffle. And Kendrick Lamar, he was beating on Drake type shit. All right, you ready? Carlton Wicks. Carlton Wicks, 1 Holo shuffle. 1 China, Hidden Fates, 1 Battle Partner, 20 toward Beast of the Sea. 1, 2, 3. The Taylor Swift reaction was hilarious. Yeah, that's really funny. Boop. You got 1 slack off. Okay. Where are my China? Hidden Fates. Here it is. You can pull SV49 Shiny's art out of that. 1 Battle Partner. Battle Partner. Ah, here it is. Jalen Carter got you, mister. 20 tour Beast of the P. Slab away. This is going to be $190. Can you add all the contents of my bag to someone else's so we can save on shipping? If you send me a penny message in PayPal, I'll do it. But it's got to be a penny message in PayPal or whatever it is you use. Cash App, Zelle, whatever. But that will make it official. That'll make it a receipt. Got to have a receipt for something like that, okay? I got to have a paper trail. All right. How many Mexicans do you think they've wrangled up? Arriba. Dude, I heard that they captured 8 Venezuelans who are running a sex trafficking ring. They would lure... Very nice. That's so cool. Wow, what a great pack. Wow, that's awesome, man. I'm just surprised people don't open this more. It's basically cheap Hidden Fates, right? It's really cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Wee bonk. You want this little Cubone? Here's a little Cubone. So I heard they rounded up some sex traffickers, and what they were doing was they were bringing over women who wanted to immigrate over here and trapping them and forcing them into prostitution. It was really horrible. And those guys just got caught. It was a bad thing. Anyways, I just heard about that. It's sad. There's so when people are breaking the law, there's so many opportunities to take advantage of innocent people because no one will report them. It's like the mafia. Carlton Wicks. Okay. Haha. Very good. Very nice. Very, very nice. When Dr. Phil started getting involved with them, I was like, wow. I didn't like that. I think Dr. Phil being involved is disrespectful. He should stay out of it. It shouldn't be a TV show for people to ogle at. It's serious stuff. People's lives are in question. It has to be respectful, and it has to be about, just doing the law. Actually, I saw a clip of Chris Hansen talking. Did you guys see Chris Hansen? Chris Hansen was saying that, you know how they set up the Catch a Predator sting? He still does that. He releases the content on some network that you have to pay money on to watch it. So Chris Hansen to this day still makes that content. And he was in a Fox interview that went viral on TikTok. And he was talking about how every single sting they do, every time they do an operation, he says they're guaranteed to catch an illegal immigrant in these predator setups. And I thought that was really uncomfortable too, because maybe it suggested there's a sort of, different set of rules, or maybe more of a desperation or something. I don't know why that would be the case, but I don't think he would lie about it. You think Chris Hansen would lie about that? I don't think he would. He doesn't seem like he would care to lie. There's no reason to. And besides that, he would have all the recordings, all the footage of it, so he would know. But I didn't like to hear that at all. Here's Diglett, here's Magneton, Mr. Mime, Trapinch, and the capture of Lugia. Ooh. Trafficking Pokemon is against scalper law. What? Policia, Oscar Renteria, 2 battle partners. I'm innocent. I would never. Well, I would be the mafia boss leader. I don't do any of the crime. I just I accept the scalped product. I say, you got some scalped products for me. Mamma mia. All right, Oscar Renteria, you ready? Sleep. Scalping is unfortunate with Pokemon cards, but it's just going to happen. You don't need scalpers. It can just be people who want to open the cards because they know there's a $5,000 Umbreon sitting inside the cards. So it's just going to happen. It's going to happen. There's not going to be enough product. Come on, Oscar. Come on, Oscar. Mister, you're Trafford King Pokemon. No! Don't tell. TCC Giovanni. Oh, yeah. Here we are. All right. Well, if I'm Giovanni, does that make Mike's side James and Alexis is Jesse? That's so funny, dude. All right, here we go. Oscar, Jesse, James. Okay. Here we are. Alex is James. Okay. Here we go. To unite all people within our nation. All right. Oh. How about pricing up a new Pokemon? Ooh, this is a bad grade. How'd this get such a bad grade? That got a 7? What's going on with this card? Nah, this definitely deserved a 7. That's too bad. Look at that. So it's got some stuff on it. Just how it goes sometimes. Do. Scalp or no scalping? How about you guys? How's your day going? Any interesting news from you guys? Grab that. Trump. I guess Trump wants to give Russia land. Trump wants to say Ukraine has to give Russia the territory that it captured in order to end the war. I think a lot of European leaders are going to be mad about that. But Trump basically then turned around and said, well, you pay for it. Very interesting. See, I think the biggest mistake in the war was the fact that Ukraine didn't have enough defense to begin with. They didn't have enough stuff ready to fight the Russians. They should have started with more military. But everyone's against building up their militaries. They're all trying to keep something in their economy. They can't. And they're all trying to pay for all the socialism. They can't afford it. And then they can't afford a military either. They're broke. So Russia's just like, oh, you're broke. I'm going to go invade. All right. I don't honestly know what to charge for that. Maybe $40. History will remember him that way too. That's why it will end sadly. And he won the bluff. Who? Putin won the bluff? There we go. That's the way it will end, sadly. Is it sad? I don't understand, actually. Like, I didn't grow up waving a Ukrainian flag. Oh, pro-Ukrainian. And I didn't wake up when I was a baby saying, I hate the Russians and their ideas. I think we're supposed to be against expansionism, or whatever that's called, imperialism. I've never been against that. I've always said the strongest country should win. I'm a might makes right kind of guy. So the big problem is if you don't have a military, you don't get to have a country. Those are the rules. And the reason I believe in that very strongly is because it's not based on any man-made law. Those are just the laws of nature. It's like a natural law. You build a military or you lose your country. And no, America's not on the hook to do war socialism for you. That's crazy. No one's on the hook to do war socialism on you. Build up your military or lose your country. That's what I believe in, because this is just how it works. You know, it's like, I didn't write those rules. That's just how it is. But we were on the hook for, I don't know, like saving Ukraine. And I don't hate the Ukrainians, but genetically they're very similar to the Russians. And it's just an artificial, it's actually kind of similar to what's going on between America and Canada right now. Canada is what? European? It's like British, Scottish, Irish, French. What do you think America was? Or mostly still is. America's the same thing. It's just a bunch of Europeans who made a country, and that's it. And now there's this border between us. We're very similar to each other. And your country has to be viable all by itself with no one helping it. It is $3.25. I think it would be very clever for Canada and America to just peacefully unite. That would be very clever. Here it is. For both countries, not just one country. And I feel the same way in Europe, too. I feel like Europe has to take care of itself, too. You know, if they don't want Ukraine to go to Russia, well, then Europe has to spend the money to protect Ukraine. Or Ukraine has to hire Europe with the money that they don't have. They don't have money. So, yeah, that's just the way it is. It's like, it's like all problems. It's like the problem of homelessness. It's like nobody owes you a home. Jonathan Morris, 10 prismatic. Oh, let's get it. 10 prismatic. It's a sad kind of thing if you're very pro-Ukrainian. So I don't know what'll happen. All right. China gobbling up Taiwan eventually. That's what's going to happen. It's simple. Taiwan has to have a big enough military, or it has to get gobbled up, one or the other. Here we are. All right. So sad, for sure. Yeah. Here we are. Mister's a Russian plant. I never hated Russia. Russia said, we want Ukraine. It'd be like if Germany came out one day and said they wanted Austria back. We want Austria. I'd be like, that's Austria and Germany's problem, not mine. That is Austria and Germany's problem. You are? Austria came and is like, you have to pay to fight this war for me. It's like, you have to fight your war. We are. Okay. But we were talking about that the other day. America can't do war socialism. It doesn't make any sense. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe that was the old world order, you know? This idea that no wars will occur because if it does, Daddy America will step in and be like, you can't do that. That's called world policing. It doesn't work. You go bankrupt. Yes? All right. You will go bankrupt trying to police the world. There we go. All right. Because it's you versus every country that wants to be bad. And then all the other countries that don't want to build up their military will be like, where's the USA? They have to save us. Well, why did you build a military? Well, no, because you're going to do that, not us. Well, what do we get for building the military? Nothing. We make fun of you for not spending enough money on socialism and call you bad. It's like, oh. We put tariffs on your product so that you can't sell to us. Oh, that's what's happened. That's exactly what's happened over time. Europe tariffs the shit out of us, makes fun of us for not having socialism, and then they just expect us to use our military to fight the war. I think that's very unfair. We are? Ooh. Badu. Oh. There we go. So Trump said we're not going to fight any wars. We're not going to land our troops on the ground or whatever in Ukraine. I agree with this. Ukraine was an illegitimate country if it did not have its own military strong enough to defend itself, and if it didn't have the proper allyships to defend itself. Ooh. Lugia, that's a good one. Japan is so safe. I like Japan. Japan's awesome. Here's Lugia. Here's Maximum Belt. American people love Japan, so it's safe as can be. Here we are. All right. Here's Ogre Pond. Ooh. Japan and all these other countries are going to see what happened in Ukraine, and they're going to say, we have to build a military back up. They're going to admit that they have to do it. Because if they don't, they can't rely on America to come in and do war socialism for them. And that's the way it should be. How many Americans really want to lose? Remember how much Joe Biden was giving out? Wasn't it like $180 billion? That's like a fifth of $1 trillion just for free. So that someone else can go fight a war that we don't benefit from. There's only one benefit, is that maybe it hurts our opponent. Maybe it drains them or something. I don't know. All right, here we are. Do you think the Pokemon bubble is bursting soon? What Pokemon bubble? I always hear about the invisible Pokemon bubble. Where is it? I never see it. What bubble? All my cards over time, they barely went down. A couple went down. Many of them did not. Many of them went sideways or even up. And now we're in a new era where the cards are even more expensive. But you know what? The booster packs are expensive too. It's not like the booster packs are cheap. What bubble? What's the bubble? It is Eevee. Ooh. Prices, they zigzag like this. But I don't see a big bubble. It's just, that's the price of the Pokemon card now. We are Jonathan Morris. Mr. Jonathan. If only it was in a bubble. That would be so nice. All right. So, Jonathan, you have a full box. Do you have a secondary box by now? If only it was like when people said that housing was in a bubble. Remember that? I shop for housing a couple times a week. I shop the housing markets. Where's the bubble? When is it going to pop? It never pops. Where's the bubble? Still waiting for it to crash down to zero. All right, Jonathan Morris. J.M. Ta-da! That means Jonathan Morris. That was rough. Yeah. Did you guys see that? No Master Ball that time. Woo! Loving that prismatic, though. Big American influencers keep moving to Japan. Yeah, well, Japan doesn't mess around, man. I learned so much about Japan. They are hyper-conservative. Hyper-conservative. First of all, they're kind of racist. Second of all, because they just don't like people really, really quickly and openly. They don't tolerate trash. I love that, dude. They don't tolerate trash. That's amazing. They're super strict about drugs. Like, you will go and do serious jail time for even a small amount of drugs. And for the prisoners that commit very grave crimes, their execution method, they hang them to death. They spend one rope on the criminal. They're super conservative. Nobody talks about that. Everyone thinks the Japanese are just like, oh, kawaii, konnichiwa. They all think it's like, I don't know, like Asian girls or something. Well, they are Asian girls, but you know, they don't look into the how strict the rules are over there. That's why it's so nice, dude. They don't screw around. They wouldn't tolerate any of this stuff going on over here. They wouldn't tolerate it. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Ooh. They got extreme work hours. That's great. That means they got a great work culture. Ooh. Very nice. Japan's still using old rules and laws that work. Toss this over here. Well, I'm just saying, everyone seems to love them and what they've produced. But you got to look at the way that they lived, their philosophies, their ideologies, their politics, and how that played out over time. Oops. All right. They have the highest rate of suicide. No, that's not true. I looked that up before. We had this discussion before. Actually, I think South Korea has a really high rate, but hold on, let me look it up. Hold on. Ready? We'll ask ChatGPT. This is good stuff. Give me a list of top 25 countries by undivided unalive rates. Okay, here goes. According to data from the World Health Organization, wow. Hold on, look at this list. It's still generating it. There's Russia on number 11, South Korea on 12. So it goes Lesotho, Guyana, Eswatini, Kiribati, Micronesia, Suriname, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Mozambique. I've never even heard of that place. Central African Republic, then Russia, South Korea, Vanuatu, Botswana, Lithuania, Uruguay, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Burundi, Ukraine, Latvia, Lesotho, Guyana, Eswatini, and Kiribati. Japan doesn't even break top 25. But yeah, it's really high in South Korea then. South Korea is real high, so is Russia. All right. Very interesting. Here we go. This is why you guys come here. You guys come here for the interesting conversations about which country has the most unalives. Ta-da! To call them conservative is just stupid. So conservative, but they have panty vending machines because they're not feminist. They're a little feminist, but they're not that feminist. We are? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they blur naked body parts in their adult content. They are kind of conservative. All right, here we are. They have old ideas about the gender roles. Here we are. All right. Ready? Don't even know a quarter of those places. Well, yeah. Ready? Could you imagine a panty vending machine here? The Democrats would scream and destroy it in minutes. Yeah, something like that, exactly. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Here's... That's my favorite! It's Pillow Swine! Brr. He's so cute. Ever heard of Bhutan? I've not. different data. Mongolian beef. If you look it up, like if you just ask the internet, Japan is considered very, very conservative. Here it is. Here's, ooh. They might be more progressive on some subjects. Cold. 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 And cold. Well, you pulled the SR out. Ta-da! Japan is beating the U.S. in suicide rates by nearly triple. Oh, baby, a triple! Wow, we can't be first at anything, apparently. Ready? Well, we make up for that with homicides. Japan has one of the lowest homicide rates in the world of any first world country, and America has homicide rates that look like South America cartel areas. And you can look that up. I found that one out because I used to live in St. Louis, and St. Louis would rank as the highest homicide rate per capita in America year over year. And when you looked into it, it was the drug trade in St. St. That's what was doing it. Drugs. All right, here goes Tammy. Here's Krill. Yeah, every year St. Louis competes with a couple other cities similar to St. Louis, and it's, I don't know, it's like disgusting, dude. That's why we wanted to get out. Here's Vincent. Here's, Tyro. LMAO just can't beat America. Portia. That gets 5 big booms. Japan still has old views regarding women. Oh, Zorn. Look at that, Zorn. Here's Altenia. And Caius. And Shelke. Ooh. Why do women in Japan have the ability to work and vote? I don't know, dude. Here's Poram. I say we take it away. You ever been on the internet and you see some guys who are like really crazy about that kind of stuff? Women shouldn't vote. All right, there we go. Japan women are in the 60s and 70s. They can vote and work, but are treated far less better than the male workers. I don't know. I've heard that they've been trying to fix that, but just the fact that you hear them talk about them trying to fix that suggests that it is a problem. It is still a thing that they have older traditional roles. And by the way, is that being stuck in their old ways at this point? Or is that actually, it's funny because in America, we've been doing feminism for so long, like most of my life. We've been doing it for so long that going toward like actually having gender roles again, you know, with like children in a family, that's almost the new idea at this point, right? Because it's been almost my whole lifetime, since the 90s at least. Every 90s movie was about, you know, the inequality between men and women. And that just kept going, and it went into full force, you know, probably in the 2010s, I'd say. And now we're in 2025, and it's about to reach a point where no one has children, and we're still cheering that on. That is not going to be cheered on 10 years from now. It's going to be a real sad thing, I suspect. All right, Miss Tammy, she does not normally keep these hollows. It's a sort of like find out later in life scenario, I think. You find out later in life. We are? Oh. Because life's going to get real boring soon. And you're going to be like, dang it. Lonely and boring. Tammy Lou. All right. Mister, you're so beautiful and smart. Wow, I could almost kiss you. Them Japanese women are sturdy, are they? Sushi masters look down upon women trying to become sushi chefs. That's racist. Why can women work and vote? Yeah, I don't get it. Go to a place like Dagestan or Afghanistan. No, but I think that one thing we should be more progressive about, I think women should have to take more of a role in the military in the sense that they should have to get drafted. I think that's an essential. So if you're going to do the whole equality thing, women should have to sign up for the draft. I talked about that during the last election, where I wanted to point out you can't be voting on whether we go to war but not be part of the draft. You have to be part of the draft to vote on whether or not we go to war. I think that's not fair. So if you want things to be fair, if you want things to be equal, you have to be at risk of being drafted. All right, but anyways, that's a feeling I have. You guys can think that one over. Sarah Dusenberry, 1 custom vintage pack, 3 OP English PRB1s, and 1 old maid. Oh. All right, so let's do it. 1 custom vintage pack. Okay. I think it's not a good idea to have a whole group of people that can vote on whether we go to war, but they don't have to be drafted. They don't know what that feels like to be at risk of being drafted. It is. I think that's very important. The emotional connection between voting for a war and getting drafted, that has to be there because the consequences are real. All right, here goes. I like the fire energy. Are you ready? Because that could mean this is a fire round. Might not be, though. Here's Defender. Ooh, that's already pretty good. Base set Arcanine. Oh, baby! A triple! Look at that. That's not bad. Vulpix. Rapidash. Oh! That was a really good one. This would have been considered a hit pack. Look at that. That's a great round. I'm pretty sure you got back much more than $25 in value. That was a good one. What is being drifted? Yeah, I'm just a drifter. I just drift from town to town. I'm a drifter, that's right. That's a pretty good round, I think, Sarah. Damn, that was nice. 3 English PRB1s. English PRB1s. Those are over here. Ta-da! Ooh. All right. Ready. That Ho-Ho will go up with the new set coming out. Yeah, it's a good card. Beautiful card. It's hard to load it into those custom vintage packs. I look at it and I go, oh, that's so pretty. And I put them in there. All right, what we got? Hard to give up a nice card. Oh, you got Disco Booty Cheeks. Okay. Open. Ow. Stabbed myself. All right. Here's this guy. Gold Dawn. And Eustace Captain Kidd. Ooh. Popping this over here. So, 1 Pokemon Old Maid. I actually have to stand up and go get these. Let me go get them. Be right back. Where did I stand up? God dang, dude, there's just not enough room. Old Maid. They over here? They're over here. So this is a round of the Old Maids. They're pretty fun. I had to grade more of these Old Maids from time to time, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Old Maids, where are the young maids? All right. We'll keep this together. They'll share 1 box. Wait, is it 5 or is it 4? It's 4, isn't it? I gave you too many. It's 4. You get 4 Old Maids. My bad. All right. Yeah, quit your day job. I think it's 4. Oh, you got Ditto. Have them transform into Dragonite. Oh, that's pretty good. You got a little Snorlax. Cute. Pikachu. Very cute. And double Pikachu. That's really lucky, actually. There you go, because they were pulled at different points in the box. Okay, that's Sarah Dusenberry's order. Thank you so much, Sarah. All right. Ta-da! Sarah. Oh. All right. I was playing the TCG online and they kept giving me people like 6 brackets higher. Pokemon, fix it. They're better. I don't want to fight these guys. Samuel Pang. So we're running out of room in here. How many bags you got in here? Oh, you got a lot. Okay, so we can just do this for you. Oh. And we're going to grab this. That was the box they were sitting in. That's an old Silver Tempest box, huh? Don't forget all these fantastic breaks, guys. You want a reminder of what the breaks are? Okay, Sarah's going over here. Okay, you have a box now. You might need to remind me of that sometimes. This is the poker break. It is all the way up to 7 now. Oh. This is the coin break. It's up to 2 out of 10. It's for a pristine 10. This is a Lugia break. 1 out of 28 are your odds. Filled up to 13 pretty fast. The Bulbasaur break. Very close. 3 spots away. We got a little Hello Kitty break. Meow. That's Choco Cat. No one wants it. 1 out of 6 are the odds. It's graded pristine 10, and if you check the back, it is a double-sided card, which means it's a rare card. There you go. All right, Mr. Brandon's going deep. 3 boxes of English OP9. Whoa, you gotta clean me out. All right, I better be careful with these. All right, give me a second. Dang, you keep opening boxes like this, we'll pull a mango. A mango. All right, tonight's stream brought to you by Brandon. Ta-da. Okay, set that there. What makes me want to buy a box too? Oh, scary, because I might need to keep track of restocking a case of these. All right, good stuff, man. Aha. Oh. Ow. Tossing that box over there. I would restock OP9 while it's still cheap. That's what I'm thinking too, man. But you know, One Piece has proven itself to reprint itself anytime it needs to. Here we are. It will only go up. Yeah, because of the golden manga. All right. I still got plenty of the Japanese version. All right. Nami, please. Yes, Nami, Mommy. Nami's in PRB1, isn't she? Here's a steep. Was just watching a video how Japan is reprinting Pokemon set at the end of the month. Nice. All right. Okay. All right. Ayo, which sets? Here's... So this is box number 1 of 3. He is opening 3 boxes. Here's an SR. All right. Here's Crocodile. Ooh. Very nice. Here's some Holos. We've got Audio. Ooh, Audio. Here's Shanks. All right. Shanks. That's a nice Shanks. Shanks Altart. Dracule Mihawk. We've got Lim. Oh. So would the cost of that Lugia buyout price be 40 by 28, so you maintain a certain price business-wise? Yeah, exactly. So there's a profit margin in there for me. And what I do is I go and I repurchase a new one. Yeah. There we go. It's treated essentially like inventory. Here you are. Here's some Holos. Here's Koala. Okay. And Buggy Wuggy. All right. Wow, you got Buggy. That's so nice. Oh. We've got Your Turn, Dawn card. Is the Dawn card considered a hit? I don't know if he's a hit. He seems to be a very consistent card. Some Holos. Man, the manga's pricing in English except Buggy. Holos. Holos. People collect the Dawn cards. There we go. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All the hits coming early. 2 Dawns per box. Oh, I see. All right, all right. Are you afraid that of the new era? What? All right. All right. All right. Well, I'd love it if you pulled the golden manga. You know, that would be an insane clip. All right. Cool. How nice. Now, that was box number 1. Toss these Holos over here. And these are your hits. Buggy, Wuggy, Koala, Limb, Dracule, Shanks. So it's 2 hits. Is that right? 2 hits in a box? Looks like it's 2 hits in a box. So let's go ahead and grab this. Box number 2. Ta-da. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Not guaranteed 2 hits. Ah, okay. 2 hits are not guaranteed. Snip. 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 What I do here is I pat the cards down just to test where they're at. Make sure no cards are sticking up near the top. That's very important. We don't want anything like that. So that's why you see me pat the tops a little bit. Very soft thing. You see me brush the open packs so that they completely open. So pull rates of 9 are a lot tougher than most. Oh, okay. That's good. That keeps the value of the cards high. All right. Oops. All right. All right. By the way, if you are new and you're watching this stream and having a fun time, place your first order. Check the description of the stream to see how to order. We have some free slabs to give away to people who place their first time order. All right, here goes. What do we got? What do we got? Some Holos. Pull this over a little bit now that I'm done doing the snipping. All right. Gold Roger at 2.7 thousand raw. Yowzers. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Come on, Gold Roger. That's not it, right? That card is such a tease, man. Whew. That card is such a tease. That's an alt art for the Gold Rogers. It's close, but that's not it. Aw, man. All right, here's this guy. Oh. Here's Sanji. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Here's Lim. Like limousine. I thought that was it. Uh-huh. Crocodile. Konnichiwa. Okay, we got Konnichiwa Don. Scrappy Dappy Doo. Okay. Oh, audio. Ooh. Very fancy. Okay. Oh. We've got koala. Ooh. Here's Mr. Don. Last bite now graded 10. Manga Roger went for 4,500. Dang, dude, that's a lot of money for one card. Almost as good as Pokemon. I'm playing this guy. And yo, look at that, Shanks. Okay, so there were two main pulls from the previous box, Audio and Gold Roger. One more box to go. Dang, dude, thanks for the big order, Mr. Brandon. What do you guys think of that? Well, we just got EB2 in stock. EB2 just arrived. If you're looking for a cheaper box of One Piece to open, we got 8 cases of EB2. I think we're still opening the first case, and I've not seen a major pull. So EB2, not as popular as one might have hoped. I guess I didn't hear people talking about it that much, so maybe I should have known that. In hindsight, I'd have bought 4 cases. There you go. I just kind of go deep on it when I get it at a good price, though. I got it at a pretty decent price. Okay, you ready? Hope so, ayo. Next box is a 3-hitter. A 3-hitter with a mango in it. All right. Okay. The last bite now graded 10, Manga Roger. Oh, all right. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Scoop, Scooby-Doo. All right. And there we have it. Woo! It's a lot of cards. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading it. Okay, Brandon. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. All right. Here's some holos. Wonder why they don't just make the English boxes similar to the Japanese boxes. Why do they go with the different style, I wonder? Sanji. Oh, Nico Robin. That's 2 hits right away. All right, we'll see if a third one pops out, maybe. I'm on the edge of my seat. Sarah's enjoying this. Here's Koala. Uh-huh. All right. The Dawn card. Double the packs in English. Okay. Put this over here. Oh. Oh. Okay, Marshall D. Teach. He got to teach you something. Probably nothing useful. Okay. Ooh. Here's Crocodile. Ooh. Here's 2 holos. Some more holos. Some more holos. Some more holos. He got a lot of holos. Here's Lim. Oh, it's Limo. Uh-huh. Okay. Another Dawn card. What was that? Oh, my computer. Oops. I'll teach you. I'll teach you a lesson. Got a couple packs left. Scooby dooby dooby doopy doo doopy doo. Scooby doopy doo. Here's some holos. Oh, bonus pull. Buggy. Buggy wuggy. All right, buggy bonus pull. All right. All right. All right. And okay. So, you have almost eaten half the case. I better double check my restock costs on these. These cases aren't that large. Brandon Wong. I'm a little worried there's going to be some copycat openings in a half second here. So there we go. Look at that. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. All right. Wow. That's a lot of cards. No manga, obviously. Unfortunately, actually. Unfortunately. No mangas. Where them mangas at? All right. But it was buggy. Leader box. Well, shucks. You got an earlier leader box with shanks in it. How nice is that? All right. So, do me a favor and remind me when you ship that you got some holographic bags. We're going to make some holo bags for you. People don't like Buggy in English. All his hits are so low. He's a clown, bro. Stop clowning on me. I'm not about to start feeling bad for Buggy. You can't be clowning on me like that. Okay. Double bag these. These get a double bag. How nice. All right, because I'm not going to sleeve them all. It's too much sleeving. Okay, BRW. BRW. Wow. Tonight's episode brought to you by Brandon. You did very good with that signature earlier, huh? Now, let's take a quick look into my restocking costs on these. Can we get much higher? I don't know. How many packs in a box? Isn't it 24? All right, and what's our current price? OP9 English. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, so I am tempted to buy one last case of these. Let me just check over here as well. Okay, so it's not about to run out, though. Should I buy this, I wonder? Or do I just let it keep selling through? Let's see how we're looking. Give me a minute here. You know what? I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy another case of it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it more time. I think now's not the time to worry about that one. I don't think that one's changing in price as fast as other card sets are. Some card sets are changing in price faster than that one set. So now we have an order from our good friend Matthew Bain. He says $50 worth of Holo shuffles. Well, Mr. Matthew, that's pretty easy. That's going to be 10 packs. All right. Author did say the One Piece is real, and no, it was the journey along the way is the real treasure gimmick. Oh, that's good. Let's get a refresh on these cards. We got a nice little Piplup, 75. Here's a Slowpoke for 165. I really like the Slowpoke. We've got Ghastly for 190. Pikachu 9 for 140. And Lilip, PSA 10 for $70. Matthew Bain. Let's get this, Matthew. All right. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You want a free round of shipping, Mr. Brandon, for all your ungraded cards? I could do a free round of shipping if you'd like. You got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Beast of the Sea. Look at that. That's great. Oh, but that's all you get. You get one Beast of the Sea, Mr. Matthew Bain. Let's find out what that is. That's a good card, I'm pretty sure. Should be like a $50 card, so I think you got exactly your money's worth. You did good. Beast of the Sea is a $58 card. You got it cheaper. How lucky. That's a great card. Look at that. I put that in there on purpose because it's such a good card. We want to have good cards like this in the Holo Shuffle. Matthew Bain. Beast of the Sea. That's a Lugia card. One of the best cards from the set. I have some 151 Chinese in the mail. Fat packs were sold out. After seeing DBZ creator pass away, where's me that Oda might pass away before he finishes the OP manga? Oh, yeah. You never know, huh? There we go. Thank you so much. We are ready to take a picture of this wall right here. We have been working on that. For those of you who do not know it, you should join our Discord server because we have shopping channels. One called the All Slabs channel, where I take a picture of these cards right here. I'm doing that now. Click. All right, so I'm taking a picture of all these slabs. It gets uploaded to the All Slabs channel. And now we can take these off the table, but you can go back and shop for them in our Discord server. How nice is that? How convenient. How nice, how convenient. Did you finish the giveaway from yesterday? So the giveaway will actually be finished on Thursday. Wednesday is a no giveaway day, okay? No giveaways on Wednesday. All right. Damn, dude, we went down to 108 viewers. Do you think that's because we were opening One Piece rather than Pokemon? People are so picky, dude. Here to Venizor. Ooh. We had like, didn't we have like 120? All right, let's see. Here's Chris Abruzzo 2 Prismatic. I know why people clicked off is because I wasn't talking about Donald Trump, everyone's favorite subject. Chris Abruzzo. Ooh. You got one box or one pack. F in the chat says, Andy, man, I bought one too. I didn't pull a Pikachu. Oda dying will cripple the Japanese economy. All right, snip this. Ooh, yeah. Prismatic. Look at that Clefairy letting out a mighty smack. Here's some Sylveons. And Black Belt. Sorry, man, no luck. Akira was far older. Oda started his career following him. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. All right, all right. Tossing that away. That's for our friend Chris Abruzzo. Chris Abruzzo. Zoinks. 39 likes. That's why you guys don't get free ones right there. You guys get automatic free ones. Let's see. Right here. See this? Hit 85 likes. You get 2 packs. Automatic free ones. But you guys don't do that, so you don't get the automatic free packs. Think about that. Think about that. Tamilo, 20 battle partners. Too cold. Brr. All right, Tamilo wants 20 of the battle partners. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There it is, 19. Wee ones. Oh. You ready? Tamalam. Whoa, Tamalam. Whoa. Mister, get a heater on those packs. We need them hot. Oh. All right, so Tammy's going to pull... What's the top pull in here? Isn't it like some error card? It's either that or the Lily card, right? Nothing. Battle Partners selling through, even though it's $5 a pack. Selling through. This tells me that Journey Together is going to be extremely popular. Tossing this way. Tossing this away. Tim and Lo. We got Baba Black Sheep. Bah. Cold. Cold. Oops. Cold. Zorok. Rawr. Okay. Okay. Kilowattrell. Clefairy. Did you see the YouTube short of the game store that left a PSA return next to a heater? The slab ballooned out like a Christmas ornament. I think I did see that. I think Mike's side actually uploaded that video to the other YouTube channel. We have a secondary YouTube channel now that we're just experimenting with. Bonus channel, like a bonus clips channel. All right, here's what? Woo! All right, look at that. It's Tammy's belly bolt. Yay! Are you happy, Tammy? Tammy's having some good luck, it feels like. Is it just me? Tammy's having some good luck lately. All right. You pulled the Zamazenta. No, the Zacian. Damn. That is pretty, man. All right. Second best non-error hit. So the number one non-error hit is probably the Iona, the Lily Clefairy, right? And so the second best would be this guy. Very nice. She's on a streak. Tammy, stop streaking. All right, we'll put it in here like this to make it special. Very good, very good. All right. $170 to $200 card. Nice. Here's Zacian. Ooh. $170 to $200. That's great. So let me show off. So Tammy's got two nice pulls from Battle Partner now. Yeah, Tammy, usually you have really tough luck. This time you're having like really good luck. I guess that kind of balances it all out, right? There we go. Now you just need to pull that signature card from the Hidden Fates. It feels like it'll never happen. You know, that's coming straight out of a fresh case, right? The Hidden Fates, right? I only buy fresh cases. And it's still not. It's just not materializing. And it's so frustrating. Makes me feel like those Hidden Fate signature cards are probably undervalued because the pull rate is so bad. All right. Ooh, the two best ARs. Yard. Tammy, you got to get this lucky all the time, man. There we go. Set that there. And I know you like to keep the ones with people on them, right? So these are also for you. There's an error print of Zoroark. It's pretty expensive, as Japan usually doesn't mess up. Here we are. All right. Oh, that's funny, man, because people are digging around in this set. And so you got this just in time because somebody would have grabbed this. Tammy Lowe pulled a nice SAR. Mr. Brandon pulled a nice signature tonight. All right, we'll set this over here. Ooh. Did you guys watch my latest short on YouTube? I opened up a whole box of Heart Gold Soul Silver Undaunted starter deck. So if you guys don't watch the shorts, you guys got to watch the shorts sometime, okay? Although usually it's the other way around. The guys who watch the shorts, they never watch the live stream, according to my data. Isn't that crazy? So like 75% of the people who watch the shorts never come to the stream ever. So I wish I could get them to come over here and say hi. I'm hungry, need snacks. Have we seen a lot of the gold Zoroark so far? I don't know, have we? Let's clip this moment for Mike's side. Click. You know, it would be interesting if you guys actually gave Mike's side the timestamps on what you would like to see turned into a clip. That would be interesting. We could see there's a clips channel high up in the server. It's called Stream Clips. And you guys could potentially be allowed to kind of pick out timestamps and tell him what happened and what you'd like to see. Kind of more decentralized. There you go, battle partners. Oop, hold on. Wash your shorts. So this is going to say 1.55. Oops. We have a secondary YouTube channel now, and if you want to edit videos for me for money, you can post. I'll let you post videos on the other channel and practice like being creative or coming up with ideas, and you can get paid whatever those shorts make. If you ever want to try your hand at that, it's a good way to get into editing. All right, Sarah Dusenberry. 4 OP EB2s, 3 OP PRB1s, and 2 pokey old maids. All right. So before we do that, why don't we send one of these off to the, how about this guy? How about this guy? So this is 60. It's a nice Clefairy. Let's send this into the Holo Shuffle. All right. You can eat 100-year-old canned fruit and be perfectly fine as long as the seal is maintained. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna go with. I don't agree. Yeah, it's good, man. See how it turned black? That's normal. That just means it's healthy. I'm gonna say no to that. No botulism, please. Clefairy. 9. There it goes. Doesn't honey last forever? I think honey does, actually. Honey has So honey has a special property where it destroys germs by taking the water out of the germ, and this kills the germ. So it actually has an antibacterial property, and that's why you don't have to refrigerate your honey, and it lasts a long time. The blacker the better. Whoa! Marshall Weber. Okay, so 4 OP EB2s. You got Jungle Fever, boy? Let's see. Let's see. Ah, here you are. I love bees. 3 OP PRB1s. 2, 3. Ooh. Save the bees. 2 pokey old maids. What's Goodington? Hey, it's Young Flo. How's your latest album coming along? Let me just grab a chunk of these real fast. So we got 1. Did you say 2 rounds of these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's naturally antimicrobial. That's right. Just like my ex-girlfriend. The sign of age are not necessarily the same as the sign of rot. We are. Ta-da. Scooby Bums, Scooby Dooby Dums. All right, here is a little card. I really like the back of these cards. Like, look how creative it looks. All right, and all right. Flipping this around. Brrr. Oh, very nice. Set that over there. I like that. Your old mates. Did you want to see that again? I kind of did that really fast. Okay, cool. Any new products coming out on February 14th? Yeah, give us the rundown, Jim. Are there any new products you guys want me to add to the menu? What do you guys want me to add to the menu? I already pre-ordered Heatwave. What other new products? Somebody mentioned a new Halo, Upper Deck Halo card set. I don't know if I'll be buying that. I'm not so sure. We are. All right. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Kuzan. You did it. You got the Kuzan, Sarah. I wish Sword and Shield packs were still on the menu. To be honest, says Brandon. I could put them back on the menu, but there would have to be a way of doing that. I would have to, anything I place on the menu now, I will have to order a fresh case of it or something. So the price could be very, very tough. And so I'll put it up there and you'll just be like, I don't want to buy that. There we go. Okay, you got some of those. Right now we're in a price fluctuation time period. And so it's easier to just sit them down and leave them alone and just see what happens when the smoke clears. Can't wait to be able to do slab breaks again. Here's a holo. Okay. Heat, wind, fart wave. Yes, exactly. There's Professor Stinky Bottoms. It's Lickitung. That's Lickitung. We found him. Here's a holo. And here's a holo. What do you want to open? Is there a particular Sword and Shield era set you'd like to open? Because if you look on the menu, you could buy the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. Did you see that? On the menu right now, Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. You know, if you open that, I'm sure that would help everyone else understand what's in it. It's not bad. You get 3 Charizard promos, many of which sell for like 200 if they grade 10. And then you get a lot of nice booster packs from that time period, including Evolving Skies, I'm pretty sure. So that's the Sword and Shield Charizard UPC on the menu right now. He goes, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that one's on the menu right now. That is a Sword and Shield era set. It's got Evolving Skies, Silver Tempest, I think, is in it. I can't remember everything that's in it. It's got a variety of Sword and Shield packs in it, but it comes with 3 Charizard promos. It's really good because if any of those grade 10, that pays for like half the thing right there. And that's not guaranteed to grade 10, of course, so I'm not guaranteeing that. But I'm saying you got 3 nice promos, Charizard promos that come out of there. And that's what makes the set so good. All right. So, I think you also get a coin, and that coin goes to you. You keep the coin. I think in the past we just tossed the coin away, but now there's coin grading to think about. So, that's kind of gone up in value. So, Miss Seva Dusenberry? Miss Seva. Sarah, are you a teacup kind of girl? Sit down and have tea. There we go. All right, I'm a tea party kind of guy. I take two blocks of sugar. Come join us tonight at 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You should mention the stream time in a short. Yeah, maybe I do that one day. Maybe. Have a sip of this. I do love tea and honey. Here's Dratini. Yeah, but there's tea and honey. And then there's, tea and honey. Oh, my. All right, here's Charizard for $8,100. Very affordable. Here's Squirtle. And here's Milotic. Oh. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Mr. Brandon Wong's 3 more boxes of OP9. Did you send in any of the Charizard UPC gold coins? Those would look super nice in Pristine. I have not, but I want to. So, Brandon, if you wanted to, I don't know if I convinced you, but if you wanted to, you could take some of the money from this order to open up a Charizard UPC, or we can open up 3 boxes of OP9. I'll go grab the 3 boxes of OP9, though. All right, I'll be back, just in case that's the thing that you want. I should probably do a free round of shipping for you and get some of your cards over. Okay. Here we are. Very nice. Scooby-Dooby. All right, I'm pumping the boxes, Miss Strawberry. Heh. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. 3 of these. All right. Holy moly. Ooh. Holy moly. Jesus Christ! Give me a second here. Click. All right, back to it. Hakatua. Ready? Ready? Let's sneep it. Sneep it deep. Set called Bleach Union Arena. We have that. We have Bleach Union Arena on the menu right now. All right. What do you guys think? What should I add to the menu? Are there any interesting card sets that you guys want me to add to the menu, either from the past or the future? Upcoming sets. There you go. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. All right. Clayburst Japanese. Clayburst Japanese. That was a girly girl set, right? Sleep. And League of Legends Gundam Godzilla looked good so far, but not till June, July. I want a Hakatua from her. The guy she was talking about must be Lime. Yeah, I got that service. What? All the Iona hits in them Clayburst. Iona's that popular, huh? Why do people like Iona? Is it just because they find her like attractive or something? Tossing this over here. All right. Is it really like waifu collecting essentially? Oh, Don Quixote Rosanante. That's a special card. All right. Very nice. Here's Buggy. Not Buggy. No. Okay, Buggy Wuggy. Here's some of these. Unique character and a fun character. We are. Crocodile. See you in a while, Crocodile. Okay, we've got Monkey D. Luffy. Just really funny lines from her in the show. All right, sounds like she's super popular. Some Holos. Man, I don't watch the show. Should I be watching the Pokemon show? Tossing this up here. Ba-doink. What's the name of the show even? Is it just called Pokemon? Cardsmith sets currency cards full of history and crypto redemption pulls. I heard about that. You know, Mr. Wrath actually pointed out the currency sets. Street Fighter and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's on Netflix. It's Manid. Manid? Pokemon Horizons. Some Holos. Marshall D. Teach. Oh. Here's Shanks. It's Manid. Some Holos. Would you go any lower on the price of one of your slabs? Which slab would you like me to go lower on? You got a slab in mind? Okay. Only if it's a Manid slab. Here's Mr. Sanji. All right. Most of the time, the slabs are priced with not wanting to go any lower. But Mega Lucario 9. Ooh, that's an interesting one. The price was just based off the cheapest buy it now. He's a cool one. I hit BTC with one redemption. Wait, I want to hit BTC with one redemption. Here's some Holos. Well, what do you want, like $5 off? What are you wanting off of it? You are? 2 Holos. Brandon. Doopy, 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 doot, doot, doot. Tossing that away. I don't need the holos. That is a good thing to hear because you have a million of them. I can't even put them on the bulk pile. The bulk pile is getting too tall. So I'm going to set them in this baggie, and then I'm going to set them on the floor, I guess. I don't know where to put them. Set them over here. All right, so we got Audio, Sanji, Your Turn, Shanks, Marshall, Dracule, Frankie, Monkey D, Luffy, Crocodile, Buggy, and Don Quixote. What a cool name. $5 review. Just because I'm international, I have to pay shipping too. Let me take a quick look at him. Isn't he in here? I think he's in here. Let me see how I feel about him. I gotta place my belief about whether he sells or not, essentially. Is he in the channel? Is he in the... Where'd you see him last? Could you show us your bulk pile stack? Every stream, we have some bulk piles to my right side that just kind of build up throughout the stream. Then at the end of the stream, I have to get rid of them. I take them all and I dump them in a box, and I tape that box up with like security tape because the box breaks too fast. Okay, it must have been in the Discord channel. Give me a minute. Ugh. Do 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 do. Oh, Scooby-Doo-Be-Doo. Your mama's such a poo. Oh, there he is, finally. So he's a $175 Mega Lucario Furious Fist. What I remember about the Furious Fist set is that it's really expensive. Very, very expensive. Let me have a last look at him and I'll decide, okay? If he's a weak 9, you got a deal. If he's a strong 9, I'm going to ask you to give me those $5. I mean, he seems a little borderline. He really does. I tell you what, I'll do 170 with you anyways. Since it's $170 slab, it's pretty expensive. All right, now let's go back to this. Brandon Wong. Mr. Brandon. Did I have any competition for this online? What is this based off of? Was there another one of those for sale online? You are? Thanks, mister. I appreciate it. Oh, I'll just let him pay for it. Who cares? All right. When LaFlame was here more, I bet he'd go deep on them, but he's been kind of absent lately. I missed LaFlame. I hope we didn't say something to offend him. I do tend to say too much sometimes. I think I offend people sometimes. I just kind of open my mouth. But he might just be taking a little break. People do that too, actually. People just take breaks from collecting cards. You are? Who knows? Maybe he had a bad week with crypto or something, so he's not spending anything for a while. I do miss LaFlame and his crazy hits. Yeah, he was going real crazy around this time last year because he just joined our channel last year, and he was just kind of going crazy for a little while. Here we are. Let's see. I definitely need to take a break. You have gone a little deep, but you got some cool cards out of it. Snipping that. Can I get a top loader for Don Quixote? I can do that. Top loader for Don Quixote. Oh. He's one of those embossed cards. Oh, will he stop sticking? There we go. Oh. What about Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo. He wasn't as big of a buyer, but that guy was real steady. Yeah, he's, I don't know where he's at. There's a lot of people that come and go. We are. Just the nature of it, I think. We are. All right. Oops. All right. Some people stick around for a long time. All right. Sneak. To entertain ideas you do not agree with is a mark of intelligence. Sure. Or maybe for some people, if they don't agree with some things I've said, it's just not fun anymore, and they go, I'll go do something else with my time. You never know. I have probably lost some viewers from speaking too much politics. I probably have. And, I try not to think about it. You know why? Because when I'm sitting here for hours every single day really long time periods, I can't help but be myself over time, you know? Like, I can't do a facade where I'm just this, you know, this person with nothing but a corporate face doing exactly what the corporate board would tell me to do. I can't do that. At some point, you know, the real me emerges. And so you like me or you don't like me. That's it. That's what it comes down to, because we spend so much time together. So the real me emerges over time, and you either like it or you don't like it. And so, you know, some of the people that have stuck around for a long time, maybe, you know, our personalities are just able to get along well. And people who leave, maybe it's too abrasive. Ooh. I miss Venomous. He always wigged out and made me laugh. I'm pissed! Yeah, that guy, he could get into a fight in like a second. I remember you showed us this house on the internet, and then you finally got it. This house, this one that we're in? Really? That's so funny, dude. Yeah, this house has been a huge luck for me. Kind of like flipping a Pokemon card. We got this house for $650. My real estate agent came over and he said we should list it at $990,000. So to go from $650 to $990, and we only have this house for 2 years, so it's not like it went up in price that much. What happened was I bought it under market value. I found a house way under market value and I gobbled it up. Very lucky move. You know, it makes me think really rich guys get these opportunities all the time. If you had the kind of money to just go buy houses all day. Like, I have enough money to go buy Pokemon cards all day, right? That means I got a couple $1,000s here and there. And this gives me the opportunities to find a problem in the market where something's undervalued and work on it. Well, just think of this. There's multimillionaires who got all the money in the world, and they can work on, like, the housing market, the way we work on Pokemon cards, and they can get lucky purchases that flip instantly for, like, a 30% gain, and it's kind of unfair almost. But that's just the nature of it, and, yeah, I got lucky, and I did it with this house, and I actually think that the real estate agent's number was too low. When we list this house, I'm going to list it, I think, for $1.2 million. I'm going to go for $1.2 million, double what I paid for it almost, and just see what happens. Although we also might do renovations on it. So we might spend some money and some time renovating the house, maybe the bathrooms, and just get it all nice and neat. And, yeah, maybe work on the lawn a little bit, too. Here's Goldie Roger. The yard could be improved. Ooh. Buy low, sell high. Yeah, it's a real buy low, sell high moment for us. Because, again, the real estate agent, he's an older guy who's been doing it a long time. And he says, I'd start this house at $995,000. Just shy of $1 million. And I'm just thinking to myself, we just bought this for $650. Damn, dude. It's so lucky. And what we're going to do, we're going to try and avoid paying too much taxes by whatever this house sells for. There's like a capital gains tax, but you can avoid paying the capital gains tax if you roll all of that money into a new home. So if we ever do sell this home, we're going to take it all and roll it over into the next house. That's our goal. And then it's like a tax deferred situation. You eventually do have to pay the capital gains tax, but you don't have to pay that capital gains tax off until you sell the next house. And that's if you don't roll that money over. You got Gold D. Roger. Nice. And here it is. Trafalgar Law. Ooh. No, don't kill the mushroom farm. Different type of rich people out there. Yeah, there's people who think Pokemon cards are like peanuts. You know, they look at it and they go, that's nothing. That's why I'm saying there's still room in the Pokemon card market for prices to rise. All right. Mister, I need to discuss something after the stream of Discord. Okay. I'm always open to discussing stuff. All right, let's grab this. Ta-da! Ooh. And let's move this somewhere so it doesn't get purchased. All right. Lovely. What happens if we do enter World War III now that we're no longer part of the UN? We're still part of the UN. We're still part of the UN. We basically we told Europe, if you don't like the outcome in Ukraine, you pay for it. So that we didn't leave the UN. But it also makes you wonder, like, I would say the United States is showing signs of not liking the UN. You know, like the UN doesn't meet our interests or something. Like, yeah, why don't you guys go do a bunch of socialism and we'll pay for all the military defense? You know, and Trump saying that's not a good deal anymore. It never was. It never made any sense. The UN was kind of put together for World War II, right? That's why we put it together. We put it together for World War II. and we wanted to have like this domination around the world. But over time, it's just sort of become this thing where Europe doesn't want to build as much military or army. They want to spend all their money on socialism. And there's still aggressors in the world, like China and Russia, Iran, North Korea. All those places, they want to expand. They want to beat up their neighbors. They don't want to follow international law. They want to win. They're ambitious. And what? We're just supposed to spend all our money on the military and take care of it for the whole world? So I think Trump wants to scare the UN a little bit. I think that's what he wants. I think he wants to say, you guys got to do an equal part to the U.S. It can't just be us. Really, the way it should be, the United States should be paid to have the best military. That's how it should work. A long time ago in the past, you had mercenary militaries, like the Swiss Army, and the Swiss Army was paid to go around doing things. We don't do it that way. We just do war socialism. It's so stupid. Here we are. I don't like socialism all that much. I think socialism gives the wrong incentives out. And we're doing war socialism, where we fight wars for other countries for no pay. It makes no sense. We should be paid to do it. All right, here goes. So we didn't leave the UN as much as we just stopped giving money to it. We didn't stop giving money to it. No. America pays the most money into the UN. Unless some new news thing came out that I didn't hear about in the last couple hours. Here we are. But what Trump basically just did with the Ukraine, he is saying that he spoke with Putin and he's going to give Putin what he wanted. So Putin is going to get, Ukraine doesn't join NATO. Putin is going to get the land that it took, and then they're going to stop the war. Presumably, they're going to stop the war. So that's it. So Putin gets what he wants. And then Trump basically said to Europe, he said, if you guys don't like it, you pay for it. And he said, that's your business. That's not our business. We are. Which kind of makes you feel like, maybe the United States can't be relied on so much to fight these wars. But Ukraine wasn't part of NATO. We never had to fight Ukraine's war. It never had to be. It never had to happen. We just don't like Russia. We are. Nations Human Rights can't. Yeah, we did leave the Human Rights Council. That's true. We are. All right. The only thing we left was the UN. We are still in the UN, just not a part of the Nations Human Rights Council. Here we are. All right. Here's Goldie Rogers. All right. I think that kind of stuff is really silly too, that the human rights stuff, America should choose its own human rights rules and not be told by the rest of the world what the human rights are. And we don't need some like global body of people to tell us how they feel about human rights. Here we are. Here's audio. Ooh. Probably you have to pay a bunch of money to be part of that group too, if I had to bet. Just more wasted money, Oh. Here's some more Holos. Here's some more Holos. Just a gigantic body of bureaucrats sitting down in tailored suits, right? Sitting around smelling their own farts, talking about how good they are. And we just pay for all that. So we probably pay for all these ambassadors to be there. Millions of dollars. We probably pay some membership fee to be there. And then they just sit around talking about, ooh, you got limb. Sit around talking about stinky farty stuff all day long. Well, over here they do bad stuff. We better stop it. With whose money? Ooh. You look at the graph of who was paying this war. We were 90% of all the funding. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. It should be the other way around. Ukraine should pay us to supply them with the military weapons and soldiers, maybe even. Like a proper mercenary army. They didn't have the money for that. We were doing war socialism. We're giving all our stuff away, and it just can't work that way. It doesn't make any sense. Ooh. All right. And here's this. It's hard to admit defeat. That's what it is. It's hard to admit defeat. But they were an invalid country. If they can't afford to hire mercenaries, if they don't have a military, they can't afford their own country. And that's part of the reason why Putin invaded, because he knew all that. He knew Biden would be weak, and he knew that Ukraine was invalid. You have to have a military. You have to spend money on it. You have to build deterrence at the very least, which Ukraine clearly did not. Ukraine should have been spending way more on military. They're probably spending their money on entertainment and socialism and who knows what else. Ooh. You can ask yourself, why Hunter Biden was over there getting money from the energy company. Who knows? All right, let's see. Then the Zelensky claiming he never got the majority of the money is ridiculous. Yeah, so Zelensky's saying he's missing like $100 billion. Did you guys hear about that? Zelensky's saying $100 billion with the B is missing. Oh my God, this is so many hollers. Up to 48 likes. On Facebook, I saw a Russian and another soldier hand-to-hand combat. It was crazy. Yeah, and the worst part, genetically, they're like brothers. The people of Ukraine and the people of Russia are very similar. Very, very similar people. And they're just killing each other over, you know, resources, I guess, over the invisible border. It's very sad. Horrible. Horrible stuff. There we go. Ooh. All right. Wow. Nice stuff. One way we might have dealt with that was Ukraine should have had a nuclear bomb. We denuclearized Ukraine, and part of that deal was we told Ukraine, if you ever got invaded by Russia, we'll protect you. And clearly we failed to protect them. Russia has basically won this invasion. And now future countries, when we tell them to denuclearize, they're going to say, no way, dude. It's not a thing. Brandon, you have to have some deterrence. You have to. It's not an option. You just have to. All right. And having we promise to protect you from your friends who are denuclearizing you is not a good enough of a deal. So in the future, you'll see less of that. All right. Brandon, be careful. One Piece is the most brutal of chasing I've seen. Okay, thank you. This episode brought to you by Brandon. Brandon, you got a lot of nice One Piece cards now. We have an order from Elizabeth. It gave me this in a very odd way. Is it pending? Is this why? Why is this in this? Hold on. Let me check and see if that's a pending order. Hey, mister, talk about your favorite Trent and Atticus scores music. My favorite one is the one that's really sad and morose and edgy. All right, let's take a quick look. It says completed. Weird. I got a very strange email for this, Elizabeth. Top Series 1 and 8 Holo Shuffle. You bought a Top Series 1? Oh, man. Feast your eyes, guy. I don't even know where I store it now. Where do I store these? Top Series 1. What does it say about the top? Is it over here? What does it say about the Top Series 1 in the menu? Does it say what kind? Is it international? Top Series 1 international. Damn. Okay. So, if it's not there, it must be this box over here, really? Grab this. So this could be Charizard. If it is, it's worth like a ton of money. I'm scared Trump doesn't want to cooperate with other nations when stuff hits the fan. So 8 Holo Shuffles. Let's get those 8 Holo Shuffles. I mean, really, poop's already hit the fan. We are. I think what he's doing is very important because he's telling the world, you have to take care of yourselves. It can't just be America's job. And I feel like that's going to tell these countries like Germany, build up your German army again, you know? Build up the army. Get the army going. Build up your weapons. Build up your ability to do technology. Are you ready? Mewtwo, Rapidash, 2 live. Ghastly, Bug Catching, Okidogi, Calamitous, Ninetales. That's 2 live and -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 9. Okay, put that there. The price on the Graveler's changed, that means. He goes down to 135. America been footing the bill forever, and all we get is poo for doing anything. Right, everyone talks about how Europe is our allies. I don't think they treat us very good. I don't think they like us very much. And our friendship is basically dependent on us not tariffing Europe, but they tariff us. That's the nature of the friendship. They're bad friends. That's not what friends do. Here's 135. All right, you ready? So it's very interesting that Trump comes out. He's very stressful. He's very confrontational. He's very confrontational. But maybe that was a problem. Maybe U.S. presidents and leaders have all been kind of like pushovers for a while, you know? And America's wealth and prosperity has been sort of diluted or rated, if you want to use that term. Here's Ivysaur. Ooh. Wow. This one card graded 10 would do very well for you. Okay. Rattata. Pidgeot. Nidoking. Weedle. And, oh, Tentacool. Ooh, look at that. Look how clean that is, man. So shiny. So there you have it. That is what it's looked like to opening up the Series 1 tops. Notice how it's perfect. There's no stickiness at all. It's perfectly unsticky. And that's why it's a little pricier. It's got to be that way, because this might as well be a PSA 10 right here. He might be. He's either a 9 or a 10. And a 10, he'll be worth a decent amount. Of course, what you're trying to pull out, there's a lot of chase cards in this set, like Pikachu, he's in here. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, they're all in here. War Turtle, Ivysaur, and Charmeleon, they're all in here. Alakazam's in here. Arcanine's in here. Ninetales is in here. But you're trying to pull that Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur holo. That's what you're trying for. And those go for a lot of money when they grade 10. So, and by the way, all of these are gradable, not just the Tentacool. The whole lot of them are gradable. So it's not just the one card you could make money off of, potentially. You got a very solid-looking Nidoking and Ivysaur, and those could both grade 10 and be valuable as well. So, Ivysaur, that's Pidgeot. Yeah, right there. These three right here could all be graded, and they have a very good chance at a 10. So that's why that's pricey, just so you know. Elizabeth needs the 2 live. Yes, let's get those 2 live customs open. Put this away. Guess I'm doing things out of order here. All right. Okay, let's get those 2 live customs. All right. So we got a 1 and 2. 2 cold live customs. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Nothing crazy coming out of the live customs. What's links? Is there a holo in every pack? Yes, every pack is guaranteed to have a holo. The question is which holo? So, like, there's checklist. This is top series 1. Well, if you get checklist holo and that grades 10, probably like a $300 card by itself. By itself. Here's Mewtwo. That one's selling for $85, and he's a non-holo. Here's Starmie. Ooh. We've got Dark Globat. Very nice. For those of you who want a Team Rocket card, here's Bellsprout. Ooh, Bellsprout. All right. Nectaria Combos is back. What's up, man? Mega Lucario PSA 9. All right. Nectaria Combos. Beautiful, man. I think it's important because it kind of, this conversation we're having, I think it sort of restores the world into a, everyone needs to be taking care of themselves to a certain degree. There can't be, we don't have a one world government. America doesn't collect taxes from Ukraine or from Germany or any of Europe. America doesn't collect taxes from those countries. And then, so we can't be fighting their wars. Elizabeth Reigns, she ordered 3 live customs. Wow, the timing on that, Elizabeth. 1, 2, and 3. Well, that's very lucky. You would have missed. Elizabeth, you would have missed, except those holo shuffles kind of saved you. Teamwork. Ooh, very interesting. What could that be? Teamwork, huh? I remember my dad snagging me a pack of tops. Yeah? I remember your dad doing that too. Let's see, grab this. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, haha, it's a live custom, not a holo shuffle. Oops, checking the wrong box. All right, live customs it is. Oh, that's not bad. All right, so you got a fancy CGC 10 Rainbow Teamwork. Okay. You forgot the S in combos. Combo. All right, let's give this a nice sleeve, shall we? Where do I keep some sleeves? I don't know. All right, let's use one of these sleeves. Thought I had some nice sleeves somewhere. Oh, that's a nice sleeve. Did someone just buy the Dark Charizard? Did they? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear someone say they were doing that. Put that away. There you go. Look at that. Really lovely card. This is a rainbow hot foil. It's very hard to get 10s in the rainbow foil. Okay. We didn't hear Mr. Scream. I wouldn't have screamed for that. What are you talking about? 2 more spots in the Suicune. Oh, the Mega Sublist. Yeah? Here it is. This is the Mega Break Sublist. So you're going to have spots 1, 3, and 5 then. That's a big shot at it. I hope you get it. You could miss. It's going to be a lot if you miss. We have an order from Sarah Dusenberry, 5 PRB1s. Miss Sarah, her name is Sarah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Sarah Dusenberry. Are you selling Evolving Skies or Eevee Heroes Umbreon? If you are, what's the price? No. I don't have either of those for sale. I'm sorry. Good luck, Sarah. That's screen-worthy. Sleep. Scooby-Dooby. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Scooby-Doo-boobity-boobity-boobity-boobity-doo. Doobie-doobie-doo. All right. Would you guys like a Mega Break with a beautiful Umbreon in it, though? Oh, Bartolomeo. It's a Bartolomeo. You got to risk it for a Trisket. Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering, June 13. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. June. That should boost the popularity of Final Fantasy card collecting in general, I think. I would think. We would. Uh-huh. We got Barcelino. Mm-hmm. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. Very nice. Here's Vinsmoke Raiju. Ta-da! All right. Very good. Tonight has been a One Piece night, that's for sure. We've opened a lot of One Piece. Sarah, I don't think these things will fit in this box anymore. It's kind of interesting. We might have to give you like a real box. There's a little wiggle room. Let's see. Will you be getting just the collectors of the Final Fantasy set or the booster play boxes? Well, I really like just the collector set. What do you think about the play boxes? Why should I get the play boxes? Wow, isn't this card hot? We need a new card in the live custom. He's got to go in. All right, I like this card a lot. He's cool, man. Is it time for me to ship? You don't have to. You don't have to. It's not required. Some people like to build up a little more than that before they ship. All right. This is an awesome card. I want it in the live customs because it's so cool. If it was a PSA 10, it wouldn't fit in the live customs. It'd be too expensive. All right. Awesome. Oh. Because it's like the Lord of the Rings set, it will be sought after just like the Lord of the Rings set. Really. I didn't buy the playset for Lord of the Rings either. Yeah, I just bought the collector boosters. It seemed to work really well. Elizabeth Reigns, one more Top Series 1-pack. Damn! Damn, bro! All right. All right, so that makes it an empty box. I haven't opened these myself. Come on, Charizard. Play boxes of MTG are for draft play. Your channel is meant for the collector boxes. Ooh. Yeah, we had play boxes a long time ago with some kind of neon warrior Japanese thing. And people kept asking for the bulk. I was like, we don't do bulk. They're like, well, that's because you play the game. I was like, I don't play the game. Here's Primeape. I'm sorry. Here's Tentacruel. Ooh. Here's Nidoran. And... oh, Machoke me daddy. All right. Do you know why I had to punish you, baby girl? Let me go ahead and grab a top loader. Because I bit ya. That's right. There we go. Machoke. Hey, it's the star of the Super Bowl. Is it? Very nice. Okay. Look how clean that card was, by the way. Once again, 0 sticking. This card absolutely has a shot at a 10. But I am now officially sold out of those. I had 2 packs left. I'd been opening them myself, actually. Actually. I have more, but I don't know if I want to open another box. There we go. That was the end of that box. There were 2 packs left. I'm going to go remove it from the menu now. I don't know whether we unwrap the next box, because if I do, I will not have any more of those. We got to look into Top Series 1. I'd love to get some Rainbow Top Series 1 up on the menu. We have Top's first movie. It's very similar. Give that a try, okay, Elizabeth? Top's first movie, very similar. It's basically the same thing, but a different art set. Cool, man. If you like that, try the other one. It's also a Canadian print run, and there's tons of Charizards in that set. So you have an even better chance of pulling Charizard. There we go. They made play boosters specifically for draft and deck building. Draft been gone for a while. Play boosters are stinky. You're stinky. PU. Okay, what do we got down here? We're going to bring some slabs back up on the table, ones you might recognize. Decidueye 10 for 70? That seems too high. Blastoise, Aaron, Magneton, and Tentacruel for 20 bucks. That seems too cheap, doesn't it? That should be more than $12. That's got to be 15. 12, that's clearly a made-up price. Looks like he's eating the train tracks. That's a really expensive thing to be eating. Why would he be $12? He should be like $25. We do 15 just to help him sell a little faster, that's all. And then how about this Tentacruel? He's 20, let's make him 15. $15 for PSA 9 is very generous. You guys should consider these, because if you look online, they all cost more than 15. All right. We just do this to get rid of them. All right. What do we got? What's going on in the Tentacruel? They're fighting? I don't know. They're looking at each other? Okay. Elizabeth says, 2 of the Top's first movie international. Ooh. All right, guys. Wow. This episode brought to you by Mr. Brandon and Miss Elizabeth. Holy. This is going to be very fun. Okay. So here you go. A box that looks like this, right? People have been buying these, too. You can see a lot are missing. This is good stuff. You're going to like this. If you like vintage Pokemon, this has been sitting on the menu the whole time. Back in the day, Elizabeth, back in the day, meaning probably about even just as recent as 1 year ago, these have been like $60 packs. The prices have exploded on them because they're all sold. You can't find any more boxes. They're all bought up. They're all gone. Somebody took them all. We opened them all. We were opening box after box of this. I'll show you one day this mountain of empty boxes. We opened so much of this, and now it's expensive. Don't cry, Togepi, but it's a good thing because now your cards are going to be more expensive. Armored Mewtwo, that's cool. Bulbasaur, that's not bad. Okay, and for your holo, you got Rest and Relaxation at Last. Wow. Mr. I'm a Grandmaster. Ah, cool, man. You should get more slabs from the major Nintendo games, Mario, Game & Watch, Smash Brothers. I know I'd be interested in a Smash Brothers set. Slabs? I don't think there is a Smash Brothers Slabs. Is there? We are. There we go. Stinky and proud. Here's new friends and farewells. All right. And don't cry, Togepi. I got a mana drain out. A $5 play booster pack. That's a 600% increase. Smash Brothers cards would be a legal nightmare. Oh yeah, that's an interesting point. Oh, this could be Charizard. Oh, it's going to be Dratini. That's nice. Okay, Dratini. Lovely. Let's just take a quick look at that, okay? Here it is. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Wow. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, these used to be cheaper, but they are not cheap anymore. In fact, I haven't even checked the price on these in a long time. Probably because they haven't been selling much. I really enjoy the Topps cards. They're very pretty. I enjoy that they're very hard to grade, which keeps their 10 pop really low. And so I find them special when you get a nice one. Like this Dratini is really nice. I mean, this isn't bad either. That's Team Rocket, right? So there's Team Rocket. People are loving on Team Rocket lately. You should join the leaderboards. I'm joining the leaderboards. Here's Dawn Fan. That's interesting. That's like Neo. That's Gen 2. Underwater Adventure. The Rebirth of Ash. And you get this cool card right here. This is pretty solid. If you could get... Oh, no, look at that weird line right there. That's a print line. I don't know how that got a print line. Weird. All right, no luck on that card. Boy, if that could grade 10, though, that'd be an expensive card all by itself, huh? Look at the centering on that one. That one had perfect centering. Darn, man. Too bad about the print line. Oh, well. It happens. Oops. Trying to get these top loaders. There we go. Okay, good. Just wanted to get them sorted out there. Great excuse to use the stickers. That's where the card peels. Is it? Are you sure? I don't think so. I don't think that's true. Wait, are these different from the regular print runs? Are these printed different? Whoa, I think they're printed different. There should be an outline, right? Around Pikachu and Raichu? I don't know. They look like they're different. Maybe I'm wrong. Bought a couple more things and I'm done for the night. You got it. You went deep tonight, huh? You definitely went deep tonight. But these Topps cards, you won't regret them. Those are real nice. Some things you buy it and you go, ooh, that sucks. And that's just how it goes, you know. Sometimes you open something, you get super lucky. All right, Matthew Bain says he will take the Tentacruel Slab. Matthew Bain. Thank you, Matthew. Congratulations. Very cheap. That's a PSA 9. Okay. Blastoise CGC 10. Oh, yeah. So this is one of those Canadian print Blastoises. And what's fascinating about it is it's not a Topps Chrome card. This is a Topps Series 1 card. So it's very fancy. Amazing. All right. I would never have been a Mr. like the cheese character. Yeah. Elizabeth Reigns. There we go. Nice Blastoise. Bought a couple more things and I'm done. Toss this over here. Here's Elizabeth Reigns. One more Topps Series International. Okay, let me grab that. Lately, all of my Topps cards have been selling. Like all my slabs. And I think it's because, again, there was sort of a lag where all the boxes were officially bought up off the market. And after that, all the slabs start getting bought off. And then finally, the prices rise. Ooh, what could we have here? Okay. Here's Playtime. That is Pikachu on a swing, dude. I'm telling you, you could definitely grade this. Teamwork, you just had that card. Now you know where it comes from. But see, I had a rainbow version of it, and that's pretty nice. Here's Awakenings. That's Mewtwo. Very nice. Ooh, look at that Charmeleon, man. He's so good. And success. Oh, no. This is really funny. Charizard uses butt pancake. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, very nice, very nice. You got some clean packs of those. Yeah, they're very clean. I agree. All right, set this over here. Now let's leave this up. We've got Charmeleon. Here is Mewtwo. There is a Smash Bros. Card set. Is there really? That's so funny, man. Here's Teamwork. And here is Playtime. Didn't you want an international pack? This is the international pack. Yeah, this is it. This is the Canadian print. I call it Canadian print run. Wow. That's really nice. Yeah, these are pretty addicting. Camilla is the brand name. All right. Here you are. I really like these top loaders for this specific purpose of, packing up the Topps cards. They're pretty nice. PayPal won't let me order. Probably a sign. Yo, you better be careful not to over withdraw, okay? That's very important. Don't do that, okay? You will feel sad if you do that because your bank will charge you a fee if you do that. All right, let's see. And I'll feel bad. All right. By the way, what if I wanted to... Well, I'm not over withdrawing. Oh, you're just saying maybe PayPal has a limit. Yeah, PayPal tends to do that kind of stuff. They're real picky. All right, let's see. Damn you, PayPal. I've seen guys do that, though, and I always feel bad, so keep an eye. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Wow, it's unbelievable how expensive this has gotten over time. Do you guys really like the Canadian ones? Maybe a little bit better? Yeah, the Canadian packs are good, man. Man, the Top Series 1 box is absolutely insanely expensive now. I cannot believe how expensive this got. It used to be so affordable. Just crazy. All right, close that. Wild stuff. All right. Let's see. So now we have, click. Elizabeth says one more Topps. Okay, let's grab this. If you don't mind, I definitely like to discuss something in Discord. Sure. Okay, here we go. Ooh. I'm having trouble linking my account to PayPal. Sent for one more. And can you show the breaks again, please? Let's take a look at those breaks. So we have the Choco Cat, which is actually a rare two-sided card with a nice pristine grade, $20 to break into that. Very nice. That's from Hello Kitty. We have this Bulbasaur with 3 spots remaining. He is probably going to shoot up in price over time. He's a really lovely card. We have the Mega Break. You were just jumping in that. It's a $2,400 card that you can pull for just $40 if you're very lucky. Takes a long time for it to fill up. Doesn't receive any help. It just has to fill up on its own. We got the Lugia break. 13 spots deep. It's about, 15 spots away? 15, right? Yeah, 15 spots away. It's a big one. It could take 2 weeks for this one to finish. It's a rare candy. Those always take a while because people run out of money. And it's just a really lovely card. Here is the coin break. Weeping Bell coin break. It's a $20 break. 1 in 10 odds. We also have this poker card, which is actually making some progress. Take a look at him. The poker card. Oh, darn it. The poker card is 1 in 12, and he is up to 7 now. So he's 5 away, and it's just a lovely card. You know, Poker Umbreon's always going to be a solid card. Finished Lugies. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. Ash and Company. Hope you pull a Charizard. The best of the best. Ooh, look at that. A die cut card, and it has 0 stickiness. This might actually grade 10. Wow. Look at that, guys. That could be a 10 die cut card. Okay, let's grab this. That's as good of a hit as the holographic card that's going to come out of here. So it's like your pack had 2 hits in it. So here is one of those fat sleeves. Try and get this put in here nice and gentle. Wow, very cool, man. That's so cool. All right, let's get this a top loader. I'm gonna have to get more top loaders. Wonder if I could put it in like this. All right, we don't want that to fall out at all. It's kind of a loose card. It kind of moves around. So it's in upside down. Keep that in mind. But we did that so it can't fall out. All right, we got Butt Free. Rescuing Pikachu. Nice. Look how bright that is. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a die-cut Dratini, and that's a very nice card to have. Just sent for 2 spots in Bulbasaur. Someone jump in for the last spot, and let's get this break done tonight. All right, she bought 2 spots in the Bulbasaur, everybody. How deep are we? We're 3 hours in. There's still time. People want to jump in there. There's still time in there. I believe I have to go get more top loaders. Yes, I do. Soup. All right. Be right back. Top loader time. All right. I would jump in, but God is telling me not to. So we got some Ultra Pro top loaders for you guys. These were definitely not free. It's interesting. I spent years not doing this. Years later, I'm like, let's get the top loaders. We are. There we go. All right. So there you have it. Ooh. I highly doubt I'll get it, but I want to try. Hawk to a spit a loogie. Scooby dooby doo dooby doo 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 doo. All right. Move these out of the way. 1, 2. So that's 2 spots in the Bulbasaur. When is Alexis going to do the shipping? She will be in on Friday. She did not come in today. We had a pretty bad snowstorm come through, and the roads only just got plowed. She normally doesn't work on Thursday. Her schedule is kind of My back's hurting. Her schedule is kind of decided by, you know, if she can get somebody to watch her baby. She's got a baby. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. So we have 8 now. I'm sorry about that. So that's said 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, I think that probably happened, if I recall, because 1 or 2 people moved their card out of the Bulbasaur at one point to get into a different, the Mew bubble, the Bubble Mew. So I apologize. It's at 8 now. All right. So what you could do if you wanted, Elizabeth, you could move your cards around if you needed to, because I can see you wanted to end that fast. I apologize. But there's still 3 spots left on that Bulbasaur. It was a miscount. I was wondering about that. Here's let's hit refresh. So I see no new orders in the queue at the moment, guys. What I'd like to do is focus on pricing up some cool slabs. That's what we do. We price up lots and lots of slabs. Would you guys like to buy one of my Charizards? Look at that guy. He's only $8,000. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what he's worth. Something. He's not free. Hey, mister, this is probably a no. Is there any way I can sell cards to the chat for store credit? Definitely not. You cannot do that, okay? That would be a big no-no. Here's Down in the Depths, Lugia. All right. Okay. Here we are. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. we have very strict rules about that particular behavior. Here's Down into the Depths. All right. And let's grab this. And let's find a price. We just don't want the chat to turn into another card shop. And we've had that in the past. We've tested that before, and it was not good. We didn't like it. This is going to say Topps Movie. Because if you do it, 4 more people will do it. And then it would just be the live chat will just turn into people saying, who's going to buy my thing? Down into the Depths. What a weird word. Here it is. That is a cheap card, man. I don't understand why it's so cheap. Seems like it should be more expensive. The only person you can sell a trade to is Mr. Well, you know, you can have me like ship your cards out and you can get them listed up on eBay. That's a great way to get the maximum amount of money out, by the way, because most people are not going to give you full value for your cards. Most people are going to try and get a deal out of you. You can go list them up on eBay. That's a great way to get the value out of your cards. All right, so let's see. Oh, wait a second. Let me see this again. Been waiting on that Neopack a while. Trust me, it is coming to an end. Trust me. It is officially coming to an end. Oops. It will be coming to an end because we are going to start putting star spots in there. So all you got to do is wait a little longer. Get real close. There it goes. All right. Are you open to trades? I'm always open to trades. We are. All right. Yeah, anyone can trade with me. And here is the Fall Airship. Oh, whoops. All right. Very nice. How much is the Neo Break? If you're wanting to do a trade, we have to discuss it privately. The Neo Break is $41 a spot. Okay, so we got the Fall Airship, huh? That's really cool. PSA 9, the Fall of the Air Dash Ship. I feel like that is not going to show up. Let's see what it says. The Fall of the Airship. Okay, there's a non-holo for $50. Let me check sold. Oh, very interesting. All right, so let's do, I'm going to do $90 on this guy. I love that sound effect. There we go. That was from what, like the Ancient Ruins, that sound effect? God, I wish this had graded 10. Can't believe this graded 9. See if I can identify how it graded 9. It almost seems like it graded 9 because of this one corner up here. So it's got one corner that's kind of bent. See that? And I almost wonder if I could crack this out and put it into some kind of like, you know, maybe like a sleeve, and then maybe like a semi-rigid, and then just kind of use a rolling pin on the corner and send it back in, you know? Because it's worth so much as a 10. It's worth a lot of money as a 10. You should sell Play Booster set. The buyer will have a better percentage of return on their money. The set will be highly collectible. Yeah, I'm not against it. I'm not against the idea. The only thing that would make me not want to do it is if it doesn't sell fast enough. That's it. If it sells fast, I'll buy whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not over yet. All right, let's see. Wow, they want $1,000 for a PSA 10 of that, but there's no PSA 9 for sale. Let me check sold. All right. Whoa, the PSA 9 sold for $180 recently in February. $180. So this one's popular. I am actually not going to price it. I'm going to try my idea out. I'm going to use a rolling pin on that corner. If it graded 9 because of that corner, I'm going to try and flatten the corner. I don't know if it's possible to do that, but it's a very light bend, and it just seems almost like, you know, if you could put a little pressure on it, maybe it would like unbend similar to a warped card. We got to try it. It's worth the experiment. If it comes back an 8, I'm going to be sad, but you know, if it comes back a 10, that's huge. It's going to be $1,000 card. So it's a risky move for me. We got these lovely 9s over here. And maybe they're similar to that one. Maybe there's a worthwhile experiment to be hosted on them, but I got to try it on that card. I'm very curious. I'll buy a whole case at market value. What? All right, let's see. It doesn't really work that way. I don't get magic distribution. Here's Patrick Diaz-Depis. Hey, chunk me in the Neo Break. The Neo Break should have 3 spots left, I believe. Somebody jumped in the daytime stream, too, when I announced that we are turning it into the next star card recipient. We're doing that because it's been waiting too long. It's too long. It's got to go. All right, there was a time period where the vintage packs were moving very fast. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. I thought somebody did order a spot in here in the Neo Break. Boy, I hope I didn't put them in the wrong break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 people in here. 4 spots remain in the Neo. Every time a break goes off, somebody's going to be moved in there. I can't wait to see the Final Fantasy characters butchered art-wise, like the Miku sets. How much is the Neo Break? $41. Okay. Are you in there, Elizabeth? The vintage booster pack breaks are very fun. Oh, you're not in this one. So these are very fun. The way they work is everyone gets 1 card, and if you're lucky, you get the rare card. If you're super lucky, it's also a heavy pack. We won't know until the pack is opened. There's a better chance of it being a light pack, though. It's priced unweighed. Okay. Watch it be mostly Final Fantasy 15 characters. I'm going to be Sage from some newer sets. The newer games, I mean. Look at this guy. He was priced back in January, $195. So cool. And that's a green label, which means that I was trying to do kind of like a discount on it. Cheap and affordable Diglett. This is a drawing, and when I draw cards, I offer them for $100. I'll go ahead and price this up. I don't draw them very often. It takes a lot of my free time up, and they're encapsulated by me. That's part of the value. Yep. Signature Derek Caton. There it is. All right. 14 is the MMO. I don't like playing the MMO. Ooh. Turtwig. Yuck, not the MMO. I just want Cloud. Here's K. Riki. I just want Lightning. Seems like Force Hate. Yeah, it seems like Force Hate. What are we talking about? Ooh, look at that Charmeleon 10 from Pokemon Stadium. Lovely. Sent a Discord proposition. All right, let's see this proposition. Here we are. All right. Let me go ahead and mark that on red real fast. You would like to trade in some of those cards for just the straight up store credit. Let me go ahead and do this. All right. Oh man, you ask any Miku fan, the art style and the Miku secret layers are trash. I just want Chocobo. Here we are. All right, we got Charmeleon. Here it is. And, oh, I gotta get price on the Charmeleon. Charmeleon. This is going to be Stadium Charmeleon. Ah, Stadium Charmeleon. I'll turn this down a little bit more. Okay. Ooh, are there no Stadium Charmeleons for sale? Let me check sold. Oh, I don't see one for sale. Let's try poker. Sad about that Charmander there. He graded 9. Wow, there's not one for sale. I can just kind of pick a price then. Well, let's take a look at some other Charmeleons. So it looks like regular Poker Charmeleon is 130 on the green deck, but the red deck's 150. So I don't think it would be unreasonable to ask 150. Let me check this one more time. Sold. Well, you just can't find them. So I could ask any price I wanted on this because I have no competition. But I don't think people would pay an unreasonable amount of money for them. I'm actually going to go with 160. There isn't one of these on eBay. And he comes out of a very pricey deck. Very pricey. Like the price per card is very high. There it is. And he happened to grade 10. And they don't all grade 10. See, that one's a 9. They don't all grade 10. It's a lovely card. All right. 325. Charmeleon's one of those cards where Pokemon where there's people who like just Charmeleon. Here's Charmander 9. All right, let me grab that. Okay. Stadium Charmeleon. All right, Stadium Charmeleon. Still, oh, wait, we did Charmeleon. We want Charmander. There we go. Okay. Ah, there is one. $70. Wow, that's expensive for a 9. Now I'm wondering if the Charmeleon's too low. Maybe the Charmeleon should be at around 200. Here we are. But he is 70 for the 9. All right, lovely cards. Ooh, look at this. Could you imagine this one graded 10? That would have been nice. Graded 7. All right, let's take a look and see if there's any orders going on. FOMO, it's real. They snapped at them for the Snap Coaster Mage Air in the second set. Let's see. They changed the races and sexes of characters in Lord of the Rings. I bet they do it in the Final Fantasy. I don't know. Can they do that with Final Fantasy? Because Final Fantasy is like really specific characters. Jose Arredondo says, Fly Across the Ice, Lugia, PSA 9. Zapdos, Pokemon, the movie 2000. Okay, hold on. So let's see what you're talking about. Fly Across the Ice. I don't know if I know that one. Is that the Charizard one? Fly Across the Ice. Ah, this one right here. Can't believe that's only $40. Makes no sense. Way too cheap. And then Zapdos. Pick that back up. All right, let's see. Here it is. 2 down, 1 to go. Is that what you wanted? It's got to be. It equals 80. Perfect. All right, lovely cards. Good prices. The Zapdos is PSA 7. It sure is. We got it. Yeah, those are good ones, man. Priced for the first time tonight. They hadn't been priced before. Okay. Travis Gomez. 10 holo shuffles. All right, Mr. Travis Gomez. Ready? All right, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Oh. Oh, there you go, Travis. How about that? You got the 5 live customs. See what else you got. Oh, you got the Hello Kitty. Oh, you got Spoink. Oh, you got McGaney something. Wow. What a round. That's crazy. Look at that, everybody. Guess that's what happened to all the hits. They all got shuffled into one spot. That's what the holo shuffle is all about. You don't know where anything's at anymore, you know? Remember, there was another guy who came in here, and he was kind of sweeping the box a little bit, and I think that's what happened. All right, so if that's 5 live customs, it requires 20 cards to restock. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There it is. Going back in. Holy hell. Sometimes the hits can get bunched up. Sometimes the cold ones can get bunched up. So you just got to keep that in mind when you open these. It's all risk. It's all. By the way, you want this Hello Kitty slab or do you want $30 of store credit? You actually get to choose. There we go. The Hello Kitty is an option. Thank you, says Mr. Pokey Pitch. Holy mackerel. All right. It is this cute card right here, worth $40. All right. And Spoink and Meganium. I'll take the Hello Kitty. Good choice. Here's the Spoink. The Meganium, I think, is nice. Oh, he's so nice. Look at that. That's Meganium 10. All right. Very good. You're not done because you get 5 live customs as well. Okay. Those hits must have gotten bunched up together. Just waiting for somebody to get a lucky strike in there like a jackpot, man. Holy, it's freezing outside. My Melody is cute. It's a very cute card. You know, those Hello Kitty cards are selling through, actually. I was thinking I was going to have to put those up on eBay, but they're just selling through like normal. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, thank God. All right, that'd have been bad, dude. That would have been bad. MS69, Red Dragon. You got the silver coin. The Red Dragon of Wales. Really? That's pricey. I'm surprised. Oh, no, the Red Dragon of Wales is a little more affordable. It's the collector, the Queen's Beast is the expensive one. So this is 2 ounces of silver. The Queen's Beasts, Red Dragon of Wales. Yeah, he's about $120 in value. That's correct. Very cool. Some weird stuff in that live customs box, huh? Congratulations, Travis. Okay. All right. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Again, that's 2 pure ounces of silver. And it's already graded for you too, so it's already encapsulated. That's like a $40 value, if I recall, the grading is. So that's pretty good. The price of silver these days is like $35 an ounce or something, I think. It's like 70 and 40, 110. Boom, put that there. And we'll go put these over here as well. Now, just because he had a nice round, guys, doesn't mean that there's not still tons of slabs in the actual Holo Shuffle. Let me show it off a little bit real fast. Holo Shuffle has a ton of slabs left in it. As you can see, there's that chase card right there with the marking on it. All right, just letting you know that. Sometimes I think that makes people antsy if you do too well. Now, let's see. Mister, I put some copyright-free music on my Discord. If you can use it, please do. I put some copyright-free music on my Discord. You're funny, man. When it comes to music, we'll probably stick to like video game themes. That's probably what we'll do. Occasionally, we do synthwave, copyright-free, but that's hard to find because they claim to be copyright-free, but they never are. They're always copyrighted. But yeah, like right now, we're playing a little Pokemon music. We'll probably just stick to that. Nothing too complicated. All right. Okay, so Mr. Brandon, let me respond to your latest message. Let's see. All right, there we go. So, let's see. We got this over here. Here's Elizabeth. She says 3 live costumes. Ooh, I think I know what was going on there, Elizabeth. You saw some cold ones coming out, and you thought, man, if all 5 of those are cold, maybe I should grab the next round. But the 5th one ended up being hot. Let's see what ends up happening here. 1, 2, and 3. That's a cold round. I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. Cold round in the live customs. Damn. All right. Do you finish the giveaway from last night? That giveaway, we don't do giveaways on Wednesday. I should mention that. The only way to get a giveaway on Wednesday is to hit these right here. See these stream goals? 85 likes is 2 packs. 145 viewers is also 2 packs. So you got to hit those stream goals. That is a way to get some giveaways on a regular day. We do have special giveaway days. They tend to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday tend to be the big giveaway days. So tomorrow, Thursday, we will continue that booster box giveaway. Okay, sound good? He will be finished up tomorrow. Fallout is niche, but it's so expensive because it was short printed to hell and has serial cards. What? You guys are talking some Magic the Gathering? Let's see. All right. Let's see. So, what do we got? Ooh. Here's Venusaur 8. That's from the opening scene, the opening credits or whatever. Very nice. But he only graded 8. Bummer. Fallout has movies, video games, and more. There you are. Very nice. Okay. So this should say about $39 for this lovely Venusaur. Merlin 2 sticker Venusaur. Set that down. Now we have this Voltorb 5. Wow, that is just nutso. Fallout has a blank section. What? Doctor Who is niche. Yeah, those Doctor Who booster packs have been sitting there forever. We do sell them occasionally, but not that often. All right. One day they'll become super old and somebody will buy them, right? Doctor Who is cursed. All right, here's right on these. We want to say a 30. All right. Ta-da! Ooh. All right. So, wow. I think we just finished pricing most of the slabs that had never been priced, but there's still some left. I can see some are still left. All right. No problem, Mr. Brandon. We end up starting the 151 UPC break. You want a 151 UPC break as opposed to the Sword and Shield Charizard break? I would do the Charizard break. Let's see. I think the Charizard break's a better value. Let me just see real fast. So the 151 UPC is 380, Charizard is 370. They're about the same price. The only thing people will remember Doctor Who for is that kid that became a terrorist and was in Doctor Who commercials. What do you guys think? Should we have a break for 151 or you know, the Sword and Shield Charizard Ultra Premium Collection? I'm open-minded. I'd love to do a break on a Shining Legends Ultra Premium Collection. That would be crazy, dude. I'd love to see that. The Shining Legends, that one's way cooler. You know, that one comes with Shining Lugia, Shining Celebi. It comes with some really cool stuff. But, yeah, which one do you guys think you'd prefer if we did a break on an Ultra Premium Collection? We got 3 of them. 151 says Lord Chain. Doctor Who sucked after season 1. Doctor Who is dead. Series died with Matt Smith. You know, my wife was actually a Doctor Who fan, and she stopped watching the moment the show got too, like, basically woke. She basically said, even for her, it was too liberal. And this was a while back. You know, my wife was more liberal in the past, and she became like hyper conservative at some point. It was kind of crazy. She like did a heavy flip. Isn't that weird? Like you're on one side for a long time, and then some switch goes off, and you're like, nope, I'm breaking out of it. I'm the exact opposite of all those ideas now. So that happens to people. And yeah, when I met her, she was basically liberal in her thoughts, and yeah, she's like more conservative than I am sometimes. 151, 151, 151. All right, you got it, 151. The most recent Christmas special was horrid. Glad she came to her senses. Yeah, she likes to read a lot and think a lot. We talk a lot, so maybe I have an influence, but, you know, we share our thoughts and ideas. We're both college educated in some of the toughest courses, too, is the funny thing. So, you know, they always say if you're college educated, you'll lean liberal, but, man, we don't really lean liberal too much. We are? All right. Let's see. We're going to say 151 UPC, $40. All right, there it is. 151 UPC, $40. Let's make it 10 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. So you can jump in here and it will give you... Should we actually have it be names that get shuffled, or should it be a list like this? I like the shuffled names a little bit better. No, I would just do a sub list. It's fine. That's how we do it for the fossil booster packs, and those cost more than this, so it's fine. It sucks having all those bags filled with names is all. If she liked Taylor Swift, I'm out. She has liked Taylor Swift before, but she's kind of like, nah, Taylor Swift is for normies, you know, so she's kind of a music snob, Karis is. Karis, she likes to try and make music. She really likes music a lot, actually. If you want to make her happy, just turn some music on for her. And so she's a little bit of a music snob, and, you know, Taylor Swift is very mainstream, so. But I think she's enjoyed it in the past before. And, yeah, we are. Ooh, look at that, Flareon. Ooh, very nice. She's a very, very, very hard worker, Karis is. She works, what do you think? I work around 60 to 70 hours per week myself. She works like 50 hours a week. Karis gets about 50 hours a week every week. She's in a manager position at her job, so she does a management role. She's in charge of like 12 people. And at least that's what she told me one time. I don't know how many people it is today. But she's got a really important role at her company, and she's got a ton of responsibility. And so when she hears people that are like, oh, well, we don't want to have any responsibilities. We just want to have fun and lay in the sun, and maybe the government can pay for all her stuff. She doesn't like that. So that kind of stuff makes her conservative. When you're the one paying all the taxes and going to work all day long and kind of sacrificing your young years, not really, playing around too much, and then you see everyone else is just kind of playing around and then protesting, and you got your weird ideas. She don't like it so much. So I think that's what's happened. When she was in college, she was more liberal. We both were, actually. We were both more liberal. I think one of the biggest changes for us occurred when it was time to buy our first home, and we had to shop for homes based off of crime, because that was one of the factors. We were doing analysis, of course, doing a lot of homework to purchase our first home, and crime became very important to us. High crime rates doesn't just put you in danger; it makes your house a bad investment. And so, you started looking at places differently. You started going, this matters. Upholding the law matters a lot. We want our houses to be good investments, and we want to feel safe and not worry about, having vandalism or house theft, or even worse stuff like maybe you're unlucky and somebody mugs you or whatever happens. So crime and theft became very important to us, especially now, too. It only got worse over time because now we've got valuables. So crime and theft, living in a place with low crime is very valuable to us. And the personalities of the leaders in those areas, every time it was a Democrat, they were just sort of soft on crime. Every time it was a conservative, they were really tough on crime. And so that became very important to her, and that's how she sees it now. And that's how I see it as well. I mean, to be honest, it's like we prefer a place to have no crime and to have low tolerance for crime. You are? I'm a lady boy. The NFL knew people were bored. The Chiefs got there again. No one seemed to give a spit about this Super Bowl. Does she listen to Wu-Tang Clan? Oh, yeah. If any lady's a Trump supporter, I will be a Trump supporter. Mr. TCC, have you ever drop-kicked someone from 30 feet above? I don't think I've ever done that. I feel bad for the old Scottish actor who went after Matt Smith. Let's see. NFL is as real as the WWE. Is this TCC from Super Bowl? Everyone should be tough on crime. Yeah, I understand giving people second chances. I understand it's like a system where you need to rehabilitate people. People make mistakes. I don't like it when you're too soft, because there's a point where it's like, you got to be daddy. You know what I mean? You got to step in and say, this isn't going to happen anymore. And so if you get too soft on it, it becomes problematic. If you're too harsh on it too, I think it's possible to be too harsh. It's like inhuman, you know what I mean? So you got to find just the right mix, and it's tough to do that, actually. All right, here you go. Let me mark this real fast. Let's see. We got Jonathan Morris with the big order. He says, I'll take one of those Tops Internationals. Oh, my gosh, these are so good. Here we go, Mr. Jonathan Morris. Point system. After too many, you get shipped to El Salvador. Dude, that would be scary, dude. The way they put those guys in jail it reminds me of kind of like solitary confinement, but in reverse. Instead of being one guy trapped in a small room with no one to talk to, you're trapped in a semi-small, like a relatively small room with 100 guys, and you can barely move. What a jail system. That is a really strong punishment. Here's farewell. I wouldn't want anyone I know to go to that jail, man. We need help. Have you guys ever seen that? The El Salvador jail? They don't mess around over there. They had some of the worst crime in South America, and then they created these huge prisons, and they just got every gang member and just tossed them in. They're like, you're out. Ready? What do we got here? Ooh, yeah. Look at that, man. That one card. This card right here could pay for the whole pack easily if it grades 10. And behind it, Meowth ×2. All right. Brandon hopping off for the night. Have a nice night, Mr. Brandon. Oh, there it is. See you guys in a while. Here we go. All right. Very nice. This says Meowth ×2. Let's grab this. There we go. Ooh. All right. And here is Dragonite. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I'm stuck in the Black Star in Skyrim. They're whooping my butt. I put the villagers in Minecraft like the El Salvador jail. No! What are you talking about, dude? You're funny. All right. No, but they really kick your butt in the El Salvador jail. You're in a large room with like this huge like 10 bunk bed, and you're just crammed on there. You get no space to move at all. You're so crammed in there, you can't move at all. You'll bump into another inmate. If you guys have never seen that, you got to look it up. El Salvador prisons. And they're offering to have us export our career criminals there to be in their jails, and then we pay them a small fee, and it's smaller because we've outsourced our jailing. And I got to say, it's not a bad idea. On this stream, we've talked about that very subject, how in California, one criminal costs California taxpayers $100,000 a year. That's crazy to me. Like the average income in Missouri is like $50,000. So even a person who works all year long, they earn like $50,000, which means they're living beneath that. Like they got their bills and their food and recreation. So, you got guys with $50,000 a year living in Missouri. You got to pay $100,000 per person for free. They just get that money for free to sit in jail. That's so crazy, dude. I bet it cost them like $10,000 or less per person in the El Salvador jail. So Californians could save an enormous amount of money by exporting their criminals or outsourcing their jail system to a neighboring country or even a cheaper state. So if you think that's too inhumane to have your career criminals, like maybe somebody who's known to have done a very serious crime, right? If you think that's too inhumane, you could pick the cheapest state in America with the lowest prison cost and build a gigantic prison complex in an empty chunk of land. And then we could outsource all the criminal work to that one jail. Does that make sense? So let's say maybe it's like Alabama or West Virginia or something, right? West Virginia, pretty cheap. You buy a big empty plot of land with nothing around it for miles. Big empty plot of land. Build a massive jail center. And then every state in the country sends its, lifelong criminals who have been sentenced to life in jail. They go to the West Virginia jail, and that jail optimizes for low cost. So it's just cheap food, cheap everything. And it can be freshly built. And so outsourcing the criminals that way, it's going to save the taxpayers so much money. That saved money can be used to let people live better lives, be more free. And even if you kept the money, the savings, you could just spend that on people's health care and save lives. But, spending all that money on criminals is just a bad idea. That money should be used to save lives, not on criminals. Mr. Constructing Super Jail. No, biggest prison riot ever loading. George Carlin had the best idea, make the 4 states that touch into jails and turn it into a game show. The main issue is the jails make money off of having prisoners. Sure. So I've heard of that too, the private jail system. Whatever you got to do to lower that cost, because the more money we spend on guys who are just getting out on the road, and then they're doing whatever they do, mugging people, drugs, maybe murder, maybe break-ins, whatever it is that sends them to jail for a very long time. Because you got some criminals, you let them go and they just do a crime right away. And they got like 30 arrests. And that's a career criminal. That's where that term comes from. You just let them go and they just go right back to doing, they don't care. So it's like consequence, the part of their brain that handles consequence and self-control, that is gone. They don't have it. And you got to decide what to do with them. Well, you can put them into jail in California for $100,000 a year, or you can outsource that job to somebody in West Virginia, another American state, and he costs $20,000. You actually, let's see, we can actually look this information up. Check this out. Which state spends the most and the least on its prisoners? Criminals, maybe? Criminals in jail. All right, you ready? Okay, according to data from USA Facts, there is significant variation in per inmate spending. Let's see. It says Massachusetts spends approximately $300,000. That doesn't make sense. The highest I saw was California spending $100,000. So I think some of this data is wrong. But look at this. It says Arkansas spends the least at just under $23,000 per inmate. Wow. So instead of spending $100,000 per year in California can outsource it to to Arkansas for $23,000 per inmate and save $75,000 a year per person. Why haven't we done that already? That's how it should be done. That's the smartest move. Arkansas would gain a bunch of jobs, not super happy jobs, maybe kind of dark jobs, but those are jobs nonetheless. Incarceration officer. So Arkansas would get work from all the expensive states, and you can just send your criminals over and save the taxpayers $75,000 a year. The most is California. Let me look it up again, because it claimed that Massachusetts was the most at $300,000. That doesn't make sense. Create a list of inmate annual cost per state from most to least expensive. All right, let's try this. Just give me this one. Oh, it really is claiming Massachusetts spends $300,000. Oh man, it's really slow, man. So check it out. It claims Massachusetts at $307,000. I don't know how accurate that is. But look, Vermont, that's where Bernie Sanders is from, $134,000. New Jersey, that's a Democrat state, $133,000. California, $128,000, really high up the list. Maine is $117,000. I don't understand that one. Rhode Island, New York, Maryland, New Mexico. I don't understand New Mexico being so high. Washington, and you get down here to the bottom. Look, there's Missouri, where I'm from, 45. Arkansas, 23. They're not messing around in Arkansas. Arkansas, 23 is amazing. So, yeah, that's really interesting. Wow. So you could save so much money just creating a big prison in Arkansas and sending all of the most expensive criminals to Arkansas. And so that's an example of outsourcing. Now, we could do that with Arkansas, or we can send it to El Salvador, and the cost probably goes lower than that. It probably goes beneath $23,000. Jonathan Fernandez, 9 packs of Attack on Titan. You got it, man. Chat GPT going bonkers. If you send them, more COs will be needed and other things that then raise the cost. It wouldn't be a one-to-one. Yeah, what you're talking about is costs of scaling or something like that, right? Where as a business gets larger, it needs, more equipment. It's like there's these thresholds you reach where you need to basically expand your assets. But at the end of the day, I mean, if Arkansas is $23,000 per person, and California is $128,000 per person, something tells me even if it rose to like $30,000 or $35,000 per person in Arkansas, you're still saving almost $100,000. I mean, just think of it. Think of the savings. It's insane. So that's what should be done right now. Everyone should be doing that right now. Think of the money that would be saved for the taxpayer. It doesn't take a genius to realize that that's a very good idea. Here's 5. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Haha. This is for Jonathan Fernandez. Oh, the reason Massachusetts, California, and New Jersey are high are due to higher wages. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you have to hire, corrections officers at these facilities, and they all need to be paid like, $120,000 per year to work there. Or something in that range. Whereas in Arkansas, the cost of living is so low, you can hire a corrections officer probably for about $30,000 a year, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Yeah, that's called outsourcing. It's very smart, saves the Californian tax-paying people a lot of money. And then you can take that leftover money and use it on good things, like helping people with healthcare, building new infrastructure, repairing existing infrastructure. If you have a deficit, you can pay down your deficit. And the people in Arkansas benefit as well. They get jobs. Ready? Here it goes. But it's overall, it's a net gain for our country to be efficient with our money that way. Housing people in the most expensive state in the nation makes no sense. Housing criminals in the most expensive state. Because that money's not an investment, it's a cost. If it was an investment, that's a different story. It's a cost, though. All right, let's see. Maybe you got a guy on like death row or something, and he did some really horrible thing, and there's, really solid evidence. Maybe it was on camera or something, who knows. Ooh, you got deep grudge. Oh, no. Not the deep grudge. In 2022, California spent $11 billion on corrections, the most of any state. There you have it. $11 billion And it's not an investment at all. That is not an investment. That is a cost of having criminals. And you can reduce your cost of having criminals by having a system that sends people out to a different state with the cheapest cost of living, and then having them house the criminals until they've paid their debt, and then you can just have them, send them back over to California. So when they're all done servicing their prison time, they go back to California where they're released again. All right. So if let's say you go to jail for like 15 years, very serious crime, maybe you murdered somebody, manslaughter or something, I don't know. You get sent to Arkansas for 15 years, serve your punishment there, and then they just drop you back off in California when you're done. See, that's not inhumane at all. It's just very smart with your money. It's efficiency. Ooh, very good. Oh, yeah, I don't know why we don't do it already. It just makes so much sense. All right, Jonathan, did you see the new Wilds trailer? I did not. Is there a new Wilds trailer? Now, that money wasn't spent on that. It was pocket. Yeah, well, maybe. You never know. Nowadays, you got me questioning it because, they're talking about how some of these government officials only make like $100,000 a year, but they walk around with like $30 million. And they're like, how did you get that? It's got to be book deals, though, right? Book deals as well as speaking deals, going there and speaking. So speaking and book deals, that's my bet. But yeah, it does look kind of weird. All right, it's 5:20 a.m. in the morning. We've been streaming just shy of 4 hours. The queue is empty. You don't put the most dangerous criminals together. That's what El Salvador did. El Salvador did it. They did it, and it worked. El Salvador, they're tough as hell. You should see their prison. It's amazing. I don't think I'd want to be there, but they've got a very tough prison. They don't screw around with it. Miss Six is here. She's awake. What are you doing, Six? Six is so awake. She says... 3 Paldea evolved. All right, let's snipey wipey some Paldea. Maxine with $175 million on a $175,000 salary. Right, and so people want to know, how do you make that money? Because we found out the Clinton Foundation was paying Chelsea Clinton an awful lot of money. That's what I've heard. Again, this is just what I've heard on the internet, that Chelsea Clinton had like a little... I guess like charity in Africa. And so USAID was sending her a lot of money. And so now she's a multi-millionaire. That's what I've heard. I don't know the facts 100%, but even the large news networks were talking about this subject. You claim to do good stuff in Africa, but you're paid a weirdly large amount of money for that. Like, is that the right way to spend that money? And so there's this thin line between, money mismanagement, which maybe that's what happens, versus, an actual kickback, an actual like, all right, here you go. Here's your money. Since we're well connected in the government, we all know each other and we're giving ourselves some money out of we're raiding the treasury. That's a very important subject. Here we are, Miss Six. Very important subject. It's like being stolen from. But legally, somebody steals $100 from you in a mugging, you're like, hey, that's my $100. The government steals millions of dollars. You're like, well, I don't know. Let them do it, I guess. Well, there are government officials. I like them, actually. Joe's Coin Laundry Service, we don't take audits. Something like that, yeah. Great choice, Six. Love Paldea Evolved. Mister, you're a very good streamer. It's always nice coming here to hear your thoughts. I can talk all day long. It's like, I don't know. I think there's other people that can do it too. I think there's lots of people that can do it, but that seems to be a pretty important, it's a pretty important talent or skill to have. If you're going to stream, you got to be able to just talk. Because people, they will get bored of a live stream if you don't say something. It ain't legal, hence why they are scrambling to stop Doge. Yeah, well, and that's what they were saying in that interview. They're saying, if you stop Doge, it gives these people more time to cover their tracks. And I have to agree with that. I don't want anyone having a chance to cover their tracks. I think we should know what our government was really doing, and just as soon as possible. But they're worried that Elon Musk is going to see stuff. I think they're scared of him stealing, but then a lot of people point out, why does he need to steal? He's like the richest man on earth. Why would the richest man on earth with $400 billion need to steal anyone's money? It just doesn't make sense. And so I think most of us know the real reason, because I think we're used to being lied to, right? Have you ever listened to a criminal lie on like cops or something like that? Or like somebody who's been caught in a murder, they would just lie straight through their teeth. They'll cry, they'll act perfectly. When you're caught doing something bad, you can lie really good. So they're like, well, we didn't elect Elon Musk, and he's a corrupt billionaire, or blah, blah, blah. Bro, he's just looking at what you spend your money on, and that's a big deal. And you're treating it like it's the worst thing that's ever happened. I've never heard you scream so loud. I think it's because they know. They know he's going to find stuff. That's what it is. He's going to find stuff, and it's going to change the narrative about how the government's been ran. And I think they're pooping their pants over it. That's what I think's happening. They are pooping their pants because they know he's on one side, one team, and he's not going to spin the narrative of how the money's being spent. He's going to go with the, oh yeah, this was waste, fraud, and abuse. And I don't know. Frankly, it seems like it is. All right, let's see. How many spots left in the Neo? 4 spots left in the Neo. The Neo is the new star card. The next time a break ends and it has a star spot, it's going into that Neo pack break to make sure it actually finishes. He did cheat in video games. I don't like him. He's a cheater in the video. He might have actually cheated in the video games. He even exposed his DMs to that one guy, didn't he? That the one gamer who's got a YouTube channel that just became like a politics channel. It's really funny. Well, guys, I had a lot of fun, and we are at about 4 hours. Like I said, we're just shy of 4 hours. It's 5:25 a.m., and I got a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna stop here, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. Let's talk about what's going on. Yes, the Neo pack will end very soon. Lugia has had a phenomenal 13-spot run, but he might lose some steam pretty soon. Bulbasaur has 3 spots remaining. The new Hello Kitty break hasn't seen any action. That's the Choco Cat. Here's the coin break. It's a $20 break. It is Weepin' Bell, my favorite Pokemon. Don't ask me why. Here's the Pokemon Poker card, Umbreon, all the way up to 7 out of 12 now. It's Umbreon. It's just a really good card. It's Umbreon Poker. It's always going to be good. And yeah, that's where we're at. Fossil Sublist is fresh. We have seen some movement in the Mega Break. Miss Elizabeth jumped in. Team Rocket Grunt is in. Oh, it's not TRR, it's TRG, isn't it? Bill Barron's in. So this is halfway done. Interestingly, the Mega Break's halfway done. This is the 151 UPC break, Ultra Premium break. It's a $40 break. There's 10 spots. You might be interested in that. We just started that because people were requesting it. So that is all the breaks. There's a lot of cool stuff on this channel. We got so many slabs to actually show off. Like there's this rotation beginning from the right hand box to the left hand box, and there's just a lot of slabs to go through. But yeah, I can't wait to show those off and take pictures of it and post it in our Discord server. And then there's actually a few coins that have never been priced either. Let me see. Let's see. Voltorb 10, Charmander 9, Bulbasaur 10, Cyndaquil 9, another Chansey 10, and a Chansey 8.5. So you can see most of these do not grade pristine, by the way. That one's a lucky pristine, so, you know, if that high grade matters to you, that would be the good one to jump into. Yeah, there's ones with lower grades for sure. All right, well, I had a lot of fun, guys. Mr. Quitting on us to go make price stickers. I'm probably going to go relax and eat something. I bought Kara some Valentine's Day stuff, and so there's some sweets in the kitchen. I'm going to go raid the sweets. I'm going to go raid the sweets the way USAID was raiding our tax dollars. And then I'm probably going to, let's see, what should I work on? I think I'm going to work on eBay shipments, and then I might try to do a submission. And I think I'm going to try and do some shipping for Mr. Brandon. He's got a lot of stuff with me, so I want to do a free round of shipping for him. And then also he has paid me to get his card graded, so I'm going to send that off as well. I got to get all that done. Watch the Wilds trailer. I will watch that trailer. All right, thank you, everybody.